Woke up. Wake you up. Wake that ass up.
Program your alarm to Power 105.1 on iHeartRadio.
Good morning, USA. Yo 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 yo.
Jess is a little late. Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Tuesday. How y'all feel out there? I feel blessed, black, and highly favored. Happy to be here. Another day to serve our beautiful listeners. Good morning.
That's right. Good morning. Hopefully you're feeling great. Jess just made it in. What's up, Jess?
What's up, yo? How you doing?
You're rearing your ass here. You look at you.
Yeah.
You breathing hard as hell.
Yo, listen. I'm driving down 6th Avenue, right?
Oh, God.
And it was this guy. Shut up.
You just late.
It was this guy. So what? But nah, listen. On the way here, it was this guy in a wheelchair, right? 1 foot.
Now you
Promise you.
gonna blame it on the
he
guy
get
with the
up.
wheelchair. Okay, go ahead.
Nah, for real. He like
He gets up with 1 foot.
this girl. Yes, and he fussing with his girl. So he get up and he like swinging at her. He throwing his head at her and everything. And she's scared. But he's in a wheelchair. He get up out the wheelchair. He hopping up to her, like trying to fight her. I'm like, yo, just push him down. I was nosy. I was watching that. So that's why I'm late.
Oh, you didn't call 911 or something?
What do you mean? I had to be on the radio.
You just
6
sat there and
o'clock.
watched?
You could have helped her.
No,
You only had 1 foot.
I was at the red light. Like, I was at the red light.
So you
That's
just
why.
watched this woman get abused and that was for your own
Nah, he ain't really get to
enjoyment.
hit her. He was trying to. Like, if he had got a hold of it, it would have been different. But I'm saying, you got 2 feet, girl. What are you doing? She could have just kicked him.
If you'd have came in here without that story, nobody would even have noticed you was late. But now everybody knows.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm just letting you know. I got the video. I'm going to post it later. But that was wild.
I got the video.
Yes,
It's
I'm telling
crazy.
you. So y'all believe me. For real. 5:58. That's what I was watching. So, good morning. How y'all doing?
I don't like people like that. People who see crimes happening and just record them.
What you want
Use
me
your
to do?
phone to call 911.
Right,
The poor
I'm
girl.
sure it's other cars
Now you an
that was
accessory.
doing it.
So now,
No, I'm not.
when that woman goes to court, she gonna say Jess Hilarious was an eyewitness. She came on the radio and talked all about it. So y'all need to go get her
Well,
and bring her down here.
No,
Not only that,
actually-
she said she taped it.
She taped it.
So we have
Yes,
evidence of the phone. They're going to
So I'm
confiscate your phone.
bringing evidence.
They're gonna take your phone.
I'm bringing awareness to our situation. So if she look and see the video online, that she can take it to court. Thank you, Jess Hilarious.
If you
You're
have
welcome.
anything else on that phone, like any sex tapes with you and your hubby, they're going to take it. They're going to download it. So you might as well get rid of it all
Yep,
right,
that's what they
right
do
now.
when they subpoena your phone. They
They
look
take
through
everything. They download your whole phone.
This is so crazy.
Anyway,
I don't
let's
know why
get
you
the
brought
show
that in
started.
here.
Let's get the
Also,
show started.
on Tuesdays, what's today? Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What we doing today?
You okay? Marlon Wayans will be joining us
Marlon
this
Wayans
morning.
will be joining us.
Yeah.
That's
Scary
right.
Movie
Scary
will be out
movie.
this Friday.
That's
How
right.
we
Scary
doing
movie out
today?
this Friday. Yeah, we're going to be kicking them with Marlon Wayans. And don't forget, get it off your chest. You can get on them lines right now, 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, something's on your mind. It doesn't matter what it is, all right?
And we do a donkey today at 8:04. What else we do today?
Oh, you got the latest with Loren.
The latest with Loren.
That's right.
there
She'll
you
be
go.
filling you in with
tell people what happens on the show.
What's going on?
I don't
I'm
know.
like, why does she not know what's happening?
You all right
I
there?
don't be remembering.
Then we got front page news. Mimi will
Yes.
be joining us. She'll be filling into anything that's going on in the world. All
There
right?
you go.
But let's start the show. What we starting off with? All right, Lil Drake this morning. How'd it make you feel?
Hey.
Oh, I never heard this record before.
You heard Cheetah Prince?
Yeah, you did.
No, I have not heard
Yes,
no
you
Cheetah
heard
Prince.
Cheetah
Yes, we play it every day.
Oh, that's the one that sounds like Miami bass?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Smack it, you know, smack it.
It's a dope tune.
All right, it's the Breakfast Club. Come on, let's go.
That's a tough tune right
It
there.
is.
Oh,
It
that's a
is.
tough tune right there.
Fire.
I love anything that brings me back to that 90s Miami bass, that 90s Georgia bass sound, okay? I see the baby leaning into that.
Yep.
Young Miami got some of those coming too. You kids don't remember none of that. Y'all wasn't outside when Uncle Luke was. Y'all wasn't even born when Uncle Luke was
Nah,
outside.
they definitely wasn't born when Luke was outside.
Knock it off.
They always be saying, why y'all old people always be saying that like we be trying to argue y'all down and we was outside.
You know
All
what's
right,
so funny?
that's
You know what's so
up.
funny?
What?
We're older than you, but you're old to a 20-year-old.
And?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're 34.
You're 50,
You're
I'm
an auntie.
34.
You're an auntie.
And?
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah.
Rich
Right.
auntie.
So don't
and?
say oldie. Say don't say old. Say,
All right, so
say,
older.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
Say,
y'all
'cause
older
you're old,
asses
too.
be up here
There you
talking.
go.
Yeah,
There you go. There
I'm
you go.
okay
There you
with
go.
being older.
There you go.
Oh,
There
my
you go.
goodness.
Shoot.
All right, morning, everybody. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Now, there's some NFL news. Now, the Giants signed Odell Beckham back to a 1-year contract. Now, I haven't seen Odell play in about a year.
Yeah.
So I wonder how Odell...
retired?
I thought he retired,
Yeah.
but...
Why would he want to come back to this city and pay them high ass taxes? What are you getting paid?
He got it.
Giants going to be good this year.
Man, shut up.
Yes, they are. They'll be better than your bum-ass
I
Cowboys.
bet you they not. Shout
I
out
bet
to your
you they-
MAGA quarterback.
I bet-
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That was a low
Shout out
blow.
to your MAGA
That was a
quarterback.
low blow.
Drop one of Clues
You know
Bound
what?
for MAGA dart, baby.
Yeah, that's a low blow.
All right.
What's up, Mimi? I'm not messing with these guys.
Yeah, it's your quarterback MAGA. I don't care, but shout out to your MAGA quarterback.
Oh, man. What's up, Mimi?
Good morning, guys. How we doing this morning?
Good.
Hey, girl.
Peace, Mimi Brown.
All right, good morning. So we start this morning with the Trump administration appearing to walk back that controversial $1.8 billion Justice Department weaponization fund. That's the one that critics called a political slush fund. So the fund was designed to help people who say that they were unfairly targeted by the Biden administration. The money was tied to a settlement connected to Trump's tax return lawsuit against the IRS. Well, it was very unpopular, and now even some Republicans, they push back on the idea. Senator Ted Cruz, he's now describing what was he's describing as a full-on revolt that GOP senators had behind closed doors. Let's listen to a few seconds of that.
It's one of the roughest meetings I've seen in my entire time in the Senate. There were a lot of Republican senators who were just pissed. People were, the entire meeting, they were screaming at the acting attorney general.
So this all comes after that judge temporarily paused the fund. We talked about this yesterday. So now the Trump DOJ says that they will leave it alone, that they are going to walk away from the fund. But Democrats say they still do not trust the administration to fully abandon the plan and are pushing legislation to permanently get rid of the fund and keep it from ever coming back. Here's Senator Chuck Schumer.
Democrats will not stop until it's well and truly buried and can never see the light of day.
I wonder why this one caused all the blowback, though. Like, I mean, all of the things that have happened, not the billions of dollars of taxpayer money being spent on the war in Iran that nobody wants, all the grants and funding freezes that have been canceled to cut, all the federal jobs that were cut by Doge, you know, the $1 billion to the ballroom, Medicaid being cut, SNAP benefits being cut. Like, I mean, even these insurrectionists have been pardoned before. Like, why was this where they decided to push back and draw the line? Why was this enough?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Or too much, rather.
Oh, yeah, well, maybe because, you know, it's 30. So did you see there was this interview with this guy? He said he was going to file for $30 million. I mean, it was so blatant. It was so right in your face. You had people who had actually harmed police officers saying that they were going to become multimillionaires off of this. Yeah. And so I think everybody just looked bad.
But everything that this administration does is corrupt and right in your face and blatant. I just wonder why this one was where they drew the line.
Yes. And if you live in Louisiana this morning, your voting district and your political influence could look very different heading into November. The governor there, Jeff Landry, he just signed a new congressional map into law that reduces Louisiana from 2 districts where black voters had strong influence down to only 1. So if you live in Baton Rouge or New Orleans, the person representing you in Congress and the communities grouped into your district may now change. Republicans say they had to redraw the map after the Supreme Court ruled previous district lines relied too heavily on race when they were originally created. But opponents argue the new map gives black voters fewer options to help decide who gets elected in Congress. And of course, this fight is far from over. Voting rights groups, they've already started preparing legal challenges, meaning these new maps, they will remain tied up in court for years.
Lord have mercy.
Just another part of the South walking back those voting rights for black people. And then lastly, in this hour, we're getting reports that things are pretty tense between President Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu over the fighting in Lebanon. So according to Axios, Trump got angry during a phone call with Netanyahu after Israel threatened bigger attacks on Hezbollah targets in Beirut. So why does all of this matter? Well, Trump reportedly believes that those attacks could mess up the U.S. negotiations with Iran. Remember, he's been trying to do those peace talks. And one U.S. official says that Trump became so frustrated during the call that he started using expletives. Reportedly calling Netanyahu, quote, "You're effing crazy and I'm trying to save your ASS," right?
You can say ass,
and then he went
maybe.
on to say that and then he went on to say that everyone hates Israel because of this. So Iran had reportedly warned the U.S. that it would walk away from those peace talks if Israel kept escalating those attacks in Lebanon. And after the call, Trump claimed that he got Israel to pause on those larger attacks for now. But Netanyahu kind of said Israel would still strike Hezbollah if those attacks continue. So I don't know where we are this morning, because you have Trump saying that they're not going to do it. You have Israel saying, well, if they take us there, we're going to do it.
Well, Netanyahu's not interested in no peace talks. He's been trying to get a president to go in Iran forever. So it's like, why would he want peace talks about any of this right now?
Yeah. So
when he finally got what he
that's where
wants.
we are. Exactly. All right, well, coming up at 7, it's primary election day across several states. So if you haven't voted yet, today is the day. We'll break down some of the biggest races in the next hour.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. That cheetah print got me wanting to hit 90s bass all morning. I want to hit 90s Miami bass all morning. Give me some Doodoo Brown, Uncle Luke, you know what I'm saying?
Drake got you in the mood now.
Get me some.
Drake got him in the mood.
Drake put him in the mood. That's what's up, y'all.
Give me some when Freak Nasty.
When I dip, she dip, we dip. All right.
Give me some 69 Boys.
We'll post them up.
Y'all don't know nothing
We'll
about
post
that.
them up. Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. Maybe you're pissed off at a coworker. Maybe she just showed you a video of a one-leg man fighting a lady in the street in a wheelchair. Whatever it may be. 800-585-1051. Get it off your chest. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
This is your time to get it off your chest.
Keep calling.
800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on the Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's
That
this?
is Uncle Luke.
Song is called
Hey, what up?
Brown.
It's Cooter from Toledo, Ohio.
Cooter, what up? Get it off your
Good
chest.
morning,
My
Breakfast
man named
Club.
Scooter.
I thought you said Cooter.
I was gonna say no, that's not his name.
Cooter. Cooter.
I was closer than y'all.
Oh, yo.
Cooter.
What's
Hey,
up, Cooter?
Hey,
Come on,
Cooter.
y'all quit clowning me, man.
I would
Hey, but at
all
the
you
same
call you
time,
Cooter. I would
check
never
this
call
out.
you Coot. That sounds too close to cute. Look at Coot.
Come on, Charlamagne. Come on,
Cute
Charlamagne.
Coot.
I need you to relax.
Talk to us, Cooter.
But at the same time, hey, I'm about to. Give me a chance. Hey, so, man, your volume is crazy on Netflix Live. You know what I mean?
We working out the technical
We're
difficulties.
working out the technical difficulties. It's our first
Thank you,
week.
sir.
Second day.
That's why I told him this
Thank you,
morning.
sir.
If he talk about, man, Netflix need to be promoting this. I'm like, no, they don't. Not yet. Not until they get all of these bugs fixed.
On everything.
Now, we
but look,
fixing the
this
bugs
year
up.
is me and my wife's 25th anniversary. You know what I mean?
Oh, congratulations,
so,
man.
Yeah, we rocking out this whole year.
Well, congratulations. It was
But I
my
just
wife's 25th anniversary 2 weeks ago. So what are y'all doing for your 25th?
Amazing.
Oh, we going to Cancun,
Okay.
Oh, nice. I know.
beautiful.
right in Hollywood.
All right. Well, enjoy.
I love when I hear people still can afford the vacation, man.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know, it's a nice restaurant if
Yeah,
you do go.
it's
Go
rough,
to
man.
Rosa
We bought
Negra.
our plane tickets before the diesel prices went up.
Ooh, look at
But
God.
yeah.
Look at God.
Go to Rosa Negra or Tagoe.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
Those are two good restaurants in Mexico, Cancun. Rosa Negra and Taboo.
Oh, we going to fill it off.
All right. Good luck, brother. Have a
But hey,
good one.
y'all stay blessed, man. Absolutely, you too.
Yes, sir.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, good morning. This is Stacy.
Stacy. What's up,
Stacy.
Stacy?
Good morning, Stacy.
Oh my God, I can't believe I got through. No, let me stop.
Of course you know how to get through, Stacy, because Envy
Yeah.
gave you that back door number.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, stop it. Wait, Envy.
Yes.
Yo, Envy. It's
Yep.
so funny. I just finished Nemesis.
Mm-hmm.
That show was really good. I don't understand why you said like the acting was bad.
Well, this is the thing. I finished it and I like it a little bit more. But the first episode, I just didn't love the acting. What's the cop? I just didn't believe him. He just felt like if overacting was a thing, I felt like he was overacting.
Was the whole series good, though? Did
The whole series is good.
That's good.
But
So,
he's,
yeah.
he's
Couldn't get past the first episode though.
once you get past the first episode, it gets better. I was the same way.
Editing
Wait a minute.
I don't
Wait
know.
a minute.
I'm
The
falling
first
off of it.
episode kept me interested because the cop was so damn cute.
Yeah, it is definitely a fine cast.
That's why
for
you kept
sure.
watching Envy?
Yes.
No, that's not why I started. I thought the acting was bad, and then
Yeah, see, Stacey, all the men are fine on the cast, so it definitely looks like a Tyler Perry production.
I
All
agree.
of them
You
look
are,
cut
you are
clean.
not lying. But
Yeah.
wait a minute, hold on. We are live, meaning that I'm live.
yes,
Period.
you
Envy,
are.
don't run out, Stacy. Okay, you know your mom used to tell you when you was little, don't run out now.
Hey,
All
yo.
Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Wait, and why does everybody be hating on me and Trav getting through? We are just part of the show. We're like the 5th and 6th members of the show. They need to stop hating on us.
I remember that was a time you was hating on Trav always getting through.
I
No,
remember.
no. Stop it. Stop it.
There
I thought that's what it was.
There was gay on gay
No.
crime happening.
No.
Yes, it
No,
was.
gay on
Yes,
gay
it
crime don't
was.
happen over here.
Yes, it was.
Okay,
Oh,
no,
okay.
No, what I said, Jess, was
Okay.
I told Charlamagne, don't call me sis. That is not hating. Some of us are still men. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, got you.
Oh, but see, I was used to calling. You're right, because I called Trav
Yes,
sis. So
I know.
yes, you're right.
You
You're
said
right.
some of us
exactly.
are
So,
still
I didn't
men.
even know why Trav got mad at that. I never said nothing bad about Trav.
And you
I
cook
actually like
cupcakes.
Trav is a cool person.
But Stacy, your name is Stacy, and you cook cupcakes. It's very easy to call you sis.
He bakes
He baked, you
cupcakes.
can't cook cupcakes.
Whatever.
Don't cook a cupcake, Charlamagne. I'm gonna teach you personally
I know
how
that's
I
right.
do in this kitchen.
Woo!
I got you.
He gonna teach you.
Yes.
Teach you.
Happy Pride, June
Yes,
2nd,
I'm actually
baby.
making some edibles right now.
Right
Jess.
now.
Stacey cooks naked too. He gonna
Right
show
now.
you.
And
I know
love
you
that.
know.
No, I don't.
I know you know. Don't
Yes.
you, Envy?
I don't.
I know you know.
I don't.
You know, huh, baby boy?
That's crazy, Envy.
Why would you?
I
Envy,
know
why would
Envy
you do
know.
that?
Miss Bye, Stacey.
Envy, you know what? I got something special for you for the cost.
She putting y'all business out there, Envy.
Goodbye, Stacey.
Somebody-
Envy believe in manifestation.
Yo,
That's the law of attraction.
Well,
Okay.
you know what, Envy? I do like them light skinned, but you are married.
You know what? What is wrong with y'all?
Don't hang
y'all
up on
start
that
this-
man. See, I don't like people like you. You
Like
start
what?
flirting, and then when the man start
Yeah,
flirting
I
back,
did
you
not feel the
try to
problem.
run. Nah, buddy. Nah, buddy.
Get it off your chest.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Ray.
Yo, Charlamagne, Envy, what up? Are we live?
This is your time to get it off your chest.
I got an indoor pool, an outdoor pool.
We want to hear from you on the Breakfast Club.
We can get on the phone right now. He'll tell you what it is.
We live? Hello, who's this?
Good morning. This is James calling from North Carolina.
What's up, James?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Jess, I wanted to let you know that you were all that and some more, man. I saw that episode of Wildin' Out with Eden Play on there. You were pretty
yeah.
with Desert. Y'all lit it up, man.
Thank you. We had to take it back to the house play.
Yeah, fellas, y'all would have thought that she was a part of Oaktown 357, man.
Jess don't even know who that is.
He definitely don't know who that is.
But it's
She
all
has
right,
no clue.
though. It's
You know
all
what I'm
right.
saying?
I appreciate it.
And then Corey Holcomb took shots at you. You dodged them joints like the Matrix and kept going. That was what's up.
Yeah.
Y'all know
Yeah, both of y'all
Wildin'
out together?
I've never been in the same room with that
Oh.
nigga ever. But maybe
No, I'm
he
talking
did it
about
outside.
I'm talking about on his show. On his show when he took shots at you and you was like, whatever, man. It kept it pushing.
For years. For years.
Thank you,
I
brother.
appreciate that.
Hello, who's this?
I want you to know who Oaktown 357 is.
Hey,
Who is it?
They used to be down with MC Hammer.
Tamika Hall, and I'm
Oh.
calling from Ashburn, Georgia.
Hey,
Hey,
Shanika.
girl.
Get off your chest, mama.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
I'm going to pull over before I go to work so I can get some stuff off my chest. I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for 9+ years. And I just want to let all the family members know, the cousins, that I've been your grandmother, mother, sisters, cousins. I've been their aunt. I've been their brother, sister, and mother forever. You come in once a year. Put some respect on our names. And
You right.
stop coming in. Because during the pandemic, we were heroes. Now we're burritos.
Yeah.
And that's not right.
Y'all were essential workers during the pandemic.
That's my grandmother now. That's my sister now.
Right.
That's my aunt now.
Right.
I'm her niece now.
We appreciate
We
all the
appreciate
nurses.
you. Y'all
Absolutely.
are essential all the time, man.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so I just want to put Ashburn, Georgia on the map. And I listen to the Breakfast Club every morning. It gets me going. It gets me updated with the news because I can't sit down and watch the news. I have to listen to the news on the go, on the road. So I appreciate you guys so much.
How far are you? How far are you from Atlanta?
Let me get this off my chest.
How far are you from Atlanta?
2.5 miles. 2.5 miles.
Oh, 2.5
2.5
not that far.
miles.
Yeah, that's not that far.
All right. Well, if you ain't doing nothing this week, if you're not doing anything this weekend, come laugh. I got shows at the Helium Comedy Club at Alpharetta, like right near Atlanta. So if you ain't doing nothing, come on out.
Tickets for me, right, Jess?
I got you.
Tickets for me, right?
Yeah, what show you want to come
All
to?
right.
Only you. Don't be trying to bring the rest of the nurses, yo. Just you say nah.
I'm gonna put you on
joking.
hold. You hold on.
Look, I would love to bring the team, but hey, I'll let them know. They'll hear me laughing.
Nah,
Okay,
I
hold on.
appreciate you.
We got Derek on the line. Derek, good morning.
Good morning.
Get
Good morning,
it off,
Envy.
Get it off your chest. I'm reading your
what's that?
story now, but I want you to explain, man.
Yeah, so it's just a proud dad moment for me right now. In January, my daughter was hit by a stray bullet in her chest.
Oh, man.
On her shoulder.
Sorry to hear that, King.
And she's getting her hair done. And the girl that was doing her hair, the bullet lodged in her wrist.
No.
So 2 girls were shot. My daughter and the girl that was doing her hair.
Wow.
But she came a long way. She had prom 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
She graduated next week. And I'm just a proud dad.
Congratulations,
Man,
brother.
Look at God, man.
That's
God
right.
is good, man.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Well, say your daughter's
Go
name,
ahead,
man,
bro.
so her friends could hear it and shout her out in school today, brother.
Yeah, I want to shout out my daughter, Dariana. I love you. You can see her on my page if you want to make it my Instagram.
Of course.
It's D_Dinero 333.
How has she been dealing with
And,
the trauma and the aftermath of all of that?
depression because on prom day she was like, "Dad, I'm excited. Today's is prom day." So I couldn't believe it was her because she was down for 3-4 months, didn't want to do anything.
Wow.
But, she's a totally different person now. So I'm just proud of her for being strong and just doing what I told her to do.
Wow.
Mind over matter.
Well, sending you and your family healing energy always, man. Nothing but positive energy, love, and light, my brother.
Word.
I appreciate you, y'all.
Yes,
Have a good one, brother.
Have a good one.
Good day.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Now we got the latest with Loren coming up. What's up, Loren?
Hello, cool babe.
Good morning,
Marlon
y'all.
LoRosa.
What's up, Loren?
What's happening?
Not much.
Good morning.
Good morning,
You
y'all.
browned out this morning?
Yeah.
What can brown do for you?
Oh my God. Good morning, y'all.
UPS truck.
Oh, stupid, man.
What you got? What you
I
delivering
thought it was
for
gonna
us
be
this
black.
morning?
What was it? Black and mild the other day.
What you got? What you got today?
Okay, so we're going back to the Roots Picnic real quick because there's all these conspiracy theories about Jay-Z's hair and what was real and what was not.
Oh, no.
Come
So
on.
we done went and found. I talked to Jay-Z's hairstylist yesterday exclusively. So we're gonna clear those up to start the day, and then we're gonna get into some other things.
Talk about that. Because what if his hair wasn't real? How is that going to change you niggas' life?
I don't know, but I
Like,
saw a
why
lot
do
of
people
grown men
care about
arguing
that?
about it. I
Why
think
is it
that's
a thing?
crazy.
Why is it
It
a
be
thing?
sitting here, what?
Who
Well, you better
cares?
not say nothing about
Right,
your hair.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Who cares?
Like, his man ain't real.
No, your shape up is real fresh today.
No,
It's
it's
real
real.
black
It's
today.
real.
It's real dyed
Oh, my
today.
goodness.
No, it's
man.
very
We
real.
might gotta clear your conspiracy theories up too.
I
Because
ain't
that's
clearing
that.
up.
No,
I
the
ain't
side parts of your
clearing-
hairline was not there yesterday.
There's no conspiracy. It's either just for men or goddamn rewind the time.
Well, I don't know why it matters, but it mattered. People were talking about that for the same way they were talking about the freestyle.
You know why? Because needless criticism. They always say stop needless criticism because jealousy destroys from within. So that jealousness and that enviness you have will have you saying things like, "Well, I bet you his hair ain't real." 'Cause you ain't got nothing else. You ain't got nothing else to talk about.
All right, we'll get into all that when we come back. Don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV. Jess Hilarious. Charlamagne, God.
So mean. That was probably like one of your mean.
That was really good.
Oh my God.
The Breakfast Club.
Oh my God. Oh shh.
We ain't got much time. Let's get to the latest with Loren.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Because you particularly are bringing the energy to mainstream radio, to black radio.
Sources trusted.
Did you hear that exclusive?
Lauren. I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything and everything.
She be having the latest on things.
You ask the questions that need to be answered.
On the Breakfast Club.
If little brown girls look at you and go, I want to be like you.
LL Cool, baby. Talk to me. Hey, man, dropping the clues bombs for Taylor, man.
That was
man.
fire.
Let me tell you something.
Salute to Taylor.
You don't have to
Right.
tell Taylor nothing. Taylor just works.
Yeah, she
Taylor
does.
just likes to do what she does, which is imaging, and she just be home, high, feeding the baby, and doing everything.
I wouldn't say hi and feed the baby.
She's very creative,
You should have
man.
put that together.
Shout out to Taylor.
Yeah.
Salute to Taylor. And you know what, too?
crazy.
Let me say happy birthday to my mom again. She's watching right now. So
Happy birthday, Mama
Birthday.
Yesterday was her birthday, but she didn't see it yesterday. But she watching right now, so I want to say happy birthday.
Good morning and happy birthday.
Happy boy.
You know how old
birthday,
she
Mama.
is? How old is she today?
Why would you do that?
Because you need to know how old your mother is.
82.
82.
A blessing.
She about to
Your
text me
only
right now.
daughter don't know your birthday.
Your only daughter. All right, we gotta get into the latest. It's fine. All right, y'all. So yesterday, I had a conversation with a woman named Lucky Letty. She is a hairstylist. She actually is one of Jay-Z's hairstylists, and she is responsible for taking down Jay-Z's locks, the afro that he premiered at the Roots Picnic, which has been a very big conversation. Now, she wanted to clear up some things about the fact that people think that the afro is not real and that the dreads weren't real. Let's take a listen to Lucky Letty on taking out Jay-Z's locks.
People have a lot of questions, girl. They're like, were the locks even real? Because how does this work?
Very much real. And it's not a lace front, so cut it out. It was like a process of 8 years that he's been growing his hair. It was a collab with this lady. Her name is Marie. Her Instagram name is Houston Locks, I think. It was like 6 days to take out all of his locks.
Are you combing it out? Or like, what is the process to actually do that?
She had used the Sacred conditioner with combination with the detangler spray. He had more of like a free-form wick lock, so it was much easier to take out because it's just not as so many little locks that you have to comb through, and just like let the product penetrate the hair, and the more it penetrates your hair, it just gets softer, and you just gently go through it and just gradually get to the root of the hair.
This can't be news.
Great. Like, why does
we care so much?
People can't possibly
Let me tell you
not know
something.
that you can't detangle.
You know what's crazy? In real time, I watched a lot of people argue what you can and can do. Even Duval put up. I don't know if he's being funny. You know, Duval is being funny, but he was
always
like,
being funny.
I can't wait to get rich enough where I can go from locks to a fro. But like a lot of people didn't know that you could take
I'm not
down
gonna front.
locks.
I didn't know. I thought you had to cut the locks off. I definitely did, but I don't have hair.
Yeah,
So-
but you also didn't care that much to be like, yo, that gotta be a wig with J head.
People were just upset anyway because maybe they Team Drake, whatever. But and she also talked about that preview show. Remember, you had the hood tight.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't know what was under the hood, so she talks about that as well. Let's take a listen.
And so when you talk about the sacred detangler and the product, I know that first night when he did the preview show, he had the hoodie on. And a lot of us were like, we just figured the dreads were there, but because it was a preview, he just popped out, just in and out. Like, he just incognito, and that's why the hoodie was on. But did he have a twist out at that time?
No, it was a braid out. Yeah, so I braided his hair. I used the foam mousse, a combination with the bomb. This was all sacred products. The locks came out like a week prior to that. So,
okay.
Yeah, this was not just a one-day thing.
This is horrible. We care about Jay-Z's hair as much.
When I saw Jay-Z in that hood, I did not think to myself, I wonder what kind
Is
of
that
hair
a
he
twist
got.
out?
I just was like, damn, it must be cold in Philly.
It was cold. It was cold too, though. It was cold Friday night.
Why
and
do
Thursday
people
morning.
care about Jay-Z's hair that much?
Why do we care that they care?
For the music people, it's like people feel like this is signaling that there's going to be new music or something new because they're, from everything that I've learned from talking to Questlove and all these people, new hair for Jay means new music or new something.
No, not new hair. When
Creative
Jay-Z grows
process.
his hair out, he's usually working on an album. So if that's the case, he's been working on an album for the last decade.
Yes.
All right.
Because his hair's been growing.
Well, we listen. For those who had questions and those who did care, you got the answer here. So we're clearing that up. That's over.
A lot of it is just needless criticism because jealousy does destroy from within. So if that's all you got, whether or not the person's hair is real or not real, come on, man.
Crazy.
Well, yes. And that interview is in full on the latest with Loren LoRosa. The podcast is available everywhere you listen to your podcast and then on YouTube, Loren LoRosa TV. So thank you to Letty answering my calls early yesterday. Now, in other news, as we shift gears. So yesterday we talked a bit about a sex tape that was dropped, or not dropped. It was leaked with Diddy and a woman.
Y'all talked about it a little bit because y'all said it wasn't nothing but a little bit on there. That's what y'all told me.
So there's a woman that was on the tape. The woman has been identified as Daphne Joy, who we talked about yesterday, shares a son with 50 Cent. She posted a statement yesterday in response to the leak and took the statement down. She says, everybody plays a fool sometimes, and I've been the biggest fool. I just wanted my man at the time to be happy and satisfied. I wanted to fulfill all of his desires, even if that meant breaking my own boundaries. I deeply loved him, and I believed that he loved me too. It's still so painful to process the harsh realities and the truth of this relationship. The recent leak of the tape I never consented to being filmed on. I was blackmailed by the person in the video and was threatened that if I didn't give him the lump sum of money that they would leak it on the web. I almost gave in to his demand, and once I didn't, this person eventually sold the tape to a giant media outlet. The media outlet called me one day and said they had the tape and asked if I had any comment before the release. It was the first time I ever fainted in my life. Once the media company understood the tape, they purchased what was revenge porn and an extortion scheme. They backed off from broadcasting it, and she's basically talking about how she how she's now dealing with this, but she took all of this down after she posted this, and then she posted a video on her Instagram 10 hours ago where she's sitting and she's answering Q&A questions on her Instagram.
And what's the first question?
The first question is, does size matter?
Like she's playing into it.
And she doesn't even answer the question. It's just kind of like
she's playing
into promoting her platforms.
But if all this is true, she has a huge lawsuit and somebody's going to jail. If he tried to bribe her to say, I will put this out if you give me money, I won't put this out.
But why take that down and then get on live and answer questions?
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
It's like you're making light of a situation. You can't go from saying, hey, something is non-consensual, but then taking it down and then answering questions about somebody's little pee-pee.
Like, girl, why?
Yeah.
That don't make no sense.
What did she say? What was the answer when they asked her?
She didn't answer. That's what I'm saying. It's like you watched because you thought she was going to say something, and she just like,
and see, that's whack. I don't like when people who have experience in something, actual experts, don't answer the goddamn question. We just saw you with a little pee-pee.
Absolutely.
And now you don't know whether or not size matters.
Exactly.
Okay, give some hope for the little pee-pee guys.
We saw you with that big one, too. It was both.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she's a big expert.
Yep.
She had both right there.
Yeah, well, she doesn't answer the question on her Instagram, so maybe she's, trying to push you to another platform.
But you almost feel
the
bad for her first,
I
right?
felt bad at first, especially because in the statement she said rewatching her trauma or her abuse was triggering and it was painful.
They
and
were
then
going to put it out unless we paid her the money. And I was about to pay the money, and then I didn't. And then, you felt bad just for a little bit. And then right after she pulls it down and be like, does size matter? Big or small?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Y'all got the interview from yesterday when he said the thing about 15 inches. Then I can combine it with what he just said just now about the size.
Crazy.
She's taking a poll. The size really matter? Question mark.
She's taking a damn poll.
Yeah,
she took a poll, all right.
She says yes, no, not really. Oh, or do you like?
She take pole and nubs. That's so crazy.
All right. Well, that is the latest with Loren. Now, when we come back, we got front page news. Mimi Brown will be here, and Marlon Wayans, comedian, he'll be joining us. Scary Movie comes out this Friday, and we'll talk to him in a little bit.
Can't wait.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We live.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna stop caring. That's what I'm gonna do.
He actually know you hungry.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, do you want something from the store?
You know.
He said you look like you hungry. Like you don't
look
eat.
hungry.
Wow.
Oh my God!
You just look hungry. It's crazy.
You're
not gonna
wilding.
wow. I'm not refusing to care.
Act like she don't eat, man.
I will
That's
not
wild.
care no more.
Morning, everybody. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get some front page news. Now, some quick sports. The Giants signed Odell Beckham Jr. to a 1-year contract. I didn't even know. I thought Odell was about to retire. I didn't know he did he play last year?
I don't even watch football, and I will like that. And I thought he retired too.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see what Odell does this year.
Last time I seen Odell play was with the Ravens, I believe.
Yeah, that was last
time. Did he play
time.
full season though?
I don't remember.
But anyway, what's up, Mimi?
Good morning, MV, Jess, Charlamagne. How y'all doing this morning?
Hang.
Good morning. So we start this hour with primary election day. It's happening today across several states, including California, New Jersey, Iowa, Montana, New Mexico, and South Dakota. So today's results could shape control of Congress and political conversations heading into the midterm elections. So let's start in California, where voters are choosing a new governor for the first time in 8 years, as Governor Gavin Newsom is term limited. So right now, former Health and Human Service Secretary Xavier Becerra, he is currently the front runner, followed by billionaire businessman Tom Steyer. Now, the biggest issues that voters are, talking about right now would be housing costs, homelessness, public safety, insurance prices, and wildfire recovery. That's right here in California. And in Los Angeles, Mayor Karen Bass, she is facing a tough re-election fight, and which has been reshaped mostly by that wildfire recovery, homelessness, crime concerns, and protests earlier this year. Now, one of the more surprising names in the race is reality TV personality Spencer Pratt. Do you guys remember him from The Hills back in the day? Did
No. I've heard more about him now than I've ever heard about him as a reality show star. I had no idea who he was. Not a clue.
Yeah. Well, let's listen to Mayor Karen Bass on her new opponent, Spencer Pratt.
So a reality star with no track record, I'm not sure he's ever had a job other than reality TV. I don't know if he worked at a regular job. I know he has no idea how the city government is run, but or somebody who has devoted their lives to change, and over the last 3.5 years have brought about change in some very significant ways.
Well, the reality is, I think that we live in a world that we know we can't sleep on a reality show star.
Yeah, we've seen this
the
before.
Executive producer of Celebrity Apprentice is the president of the United States of America for a second time.
Mm-hmm.
And she pointed to that, and she said, "You see how that's turning out." So she did talk about that as well, and talked about how she has dedicated her life to public service. So. She did bring that up. And in New Jersey, one of the biggest races on the ballot is the U.S. Senate seat that's currently held by Cory Booker. Now, he is running for another 6th term, but he is currently unopposed in the Democratic primary. In Iowa, Montana, New Mexico, and South Dakota, voters are also heading to the polls in key Senate, House, and statewide races that could impact Congress heading into this November. So if you're voting today, double check your polling location, make sure your registration is active, and have your voter ID ready if your state requires it. So and most polling places close between 7 or 8, but check your local listings to make sure. And the USPS, they have a message for dog owners this summer. They said, please put your dog away before the carrier shows up. So the Postal Service says more than 5,200 mail carriers, they have been attacked by dogs since last year. They're ranking it by states. California is ranking number 1, followed by Texas, Ohio, New York, and Pennsylvania. UPS, they say even the friendliest dogs can become aggressive when protecting their home or reacting to strangers near their mailbox. And they're warning this now because they said that if you don't keep your dog inside or on a leash during delivery times, you may not get your mail. So if carriers feel unsafe, they will suspend your service and you'll have to pick up your mail at the post office.
Why is it only the USPS people who be getting bit by dogs? Amazon don't ever get bit by dogs. FedEx don't ever get bit by dogs. UPS.
DHL.
Why the mailman so tasty? Why the dog only want to bite on the goddamn
mailman?
mailman?
The post office comes more frequently, right? Because the UPS doesn't come every day,
Yeah.
or FedEx doesn't come every day, but the post office is
How often
every
does
day.
the post office come? Oh,
every day. Yeah, every day. And today, this month is National Dog Bite Awareness Month, so they really want you.
What? I don't
It
want
is,
to
I
get away
swear.
no damn dog bite. I don't want to get bit.
They want people to make sure that you watch your dogs and
So
don't
what's
put
the
your dogs.
cause? You talking about is
They don't want to be
national-
bitten in the ass anymore.
No, I'm saying but it's awareness month this month.
Yes, this month.
On top of what else is it? We
Pride.
got Pride and we got
I don't know what else.
something else.
That's
Something
crazy.
mental health
It
month.
can't be
or
Pride
something.
and not getting
Men's
bitten in the ass.
mental health month.
Okay,
Something.
isn't Pride month all about getting bitten in your ass?
They let it go together.
Hey yo,
What's up, yo? What we doing, man? I don't like.
That's crazy.
All right, y'all. And we did not get to the story yesterday, so I want to make sure we get to it today. Southwest Airlines is walking back part of its controversial policy, Shar, that forced some overweight passengers to buy 2 seats before boarding those flights. So just 4 months ago, we talked about this when it began. So Southwest began requiring passengers who they consider too large for one seat to purchase an extra ticket ahead of time.
That's crazy.
And that left flight attendants and gate agents deciding at the gate who needed to buy that extra seat because of their body size. And it left some passengers feeling singled out, body shamed, and publicly embarrassed in front of other passengers. Well, now Southwest, they say that they are changing course. The airline says if you need that extra space, you are no longer required to buy that second seat ahead of time. If you need it, you can get it just at the gate. You can use them for free if they're available at the once you get on the plane. There's no extra charge. You just
I don't know if that's fair.
grab that
No, that is fair, man.
I don't know if that's fair.
It is fair.
Because if you're a customer of size,
He says not fair.
if you're a customer of size, that's what the people at the airlines told us to call them. They said
Correct.
customers of size. If you're a customer of size, you know you need more than one seat before you buy your
you
commercial
bleed
flight.
into my seat. Now I got half a seat and you got 1.5 seat.
But I understand that. But remember what I was saying is fat people are very comfortable.
They don't like
to
fat.
sit
You can't
next
call them
to.
fat. Fat's not a nice word.
Passengers of size.
There you go.
Customers of size.
Customers of size. They're usually like the most comfortable people to sit by. Them uncomfortable ass seats on Southwest, I need a little pillow, a little cushion or something.
But that's my
So
point.
that's
I
not-
don't understand why you would want to be uncomfortable as a customer of size. Just buy 2 seats because you know
They
that one
probably
seat.
can't even feel that it's discomfort. The more rolls.
They
the
know
more-
how big they are.
Yes, you ever sat next to a big
Y'all
person
not
on the flight
understanding.
and they bleed into your seat?
Yes, I don't have a
Bleed,
problem
man.
with it
Spill
because
over, man. Why are you
right,
saying it like that?
Spill over.
But
It's
that's
the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. It's more comfortable because that's giving me extra cushion. I ain't got no problem with
Yeah,
that.
but what about them? We're thinking about, and it's not comfortable for everybody. Some people don't,
Don't
Yes.
even like
I
other
don't like the
people
skin to
with
skin
on
on
them.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand, but the flights are already high. Yo, just because I'm big,
Yes.
That what if I don't got money for 2 seats? Like I should not have
You
to
got
buy
money for food? You got money to eat?
Everybody not fat because they overeat, yo. I mean, everybody not customers of size because they
That is true
they
too.
eat.
All I'm simply saying is, you know, you flying commercial and not cargo, so you should plan accordingly.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I want my own seat.
Now,
and if you
now what I do
It's not fair.
what I do hate, I didn't know that it was up to the people at the gate to decide.
That's why.
That
That's
was
crazy,
crazy.
man. No.
That was
And that's
crazy.
what sparked this.
Because then y'all
That was
judging
crazy.
me. No.
That was crazy.
Yeah, because
and
they
they should
were-
let me do that for a day.
See, you would do
Yes.
Never, nah,
That's
don't
what
do
sparked
that, yo.
this, though, Sharp, because people at
Biggins
the
in
gate
row
were
2,
being
Biggins
able
in
to
row
be
2.
like,
Like, that's right.
Hold on, Mimi trying to talk. I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
Mimi.
What you said,
Go
Mimi?
ahead, yo.
No, I was saying that's what sparked this because people at the gate were looking at you and just judging you
That's
and saying,
wild.
"Oh,
Yeah.
you need 2 seats."
That's why.
And that's why
Come
people
on,
were
Jess.
getting so
Let's go do that for a
upset.
day.
No,
I'm not doing that with you, yo.
y'all
No.
Now, let's go be Southwest Airlines.
No.
Workers foot.
All right,
No,
y'all.
what they should do, they should have a customer of bigger size section in the back. That's what they should do.
Oh, now
They
you
should
want
have
all the
bigger
fat people in the back?
They should all right in the middle, whatever. Because they gotta balance the plane. They can't be in the back because
Thank you, Mimi.
the back of the plane gonna weigh
All
down.
right, y'all.
Like you gotta spread
That
them
is the
out.
front page news.
You got to spread them out. You know
Yeah,
what?
different sections.
Oh my goodness! All right, thank you, Mimi. Now when we
Have
come
the
back,
sectional seats.
Marlon Wayans will be joining us. Scary Movie is out this Friday, and we'll talk to him next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, indeed.
Ladies Ladies and gentlemen, Marlon Wayans.
Gang.
Welcome back.
Thank you, man. Always pleasure to be back. Y'all smell like money.
Oh,
I like it.
Really?
Yeah, you smell like money. You don't change. Beard all shaped up. You change. Look at you, smell like money. Your suit now tight. I see you. Expensive suits. Look at you.
He changed his dye.
Huh?
He changed his diet. It used to be just for
and
this.
his diet. He stopped eating fried tostones. Now,
I'm not Latino.
You're not?
No.
I thought you were Dominican this whole damn time.
Yeah. I am not. I'm black. Black.
Man,
black.
get the
Black.
out of here.
Yes. You're not Dominican.
No, I'm not Dominican.
Not Sucio Negrito.
No, Susu Negrito.
No, nobody in your family. Nobody in your family. ¿Cómo estás?
He lying, Marlon.
Well, welcome. You got Scary Movie in theaters on the 5th.
Yes.
How does it feel to be back with the franchise and doing what you were supposed to be doing?
Everything is God. That's what it feels like. It feels like you go on this long journey and, serendipity happens. It's like, there's something that was there that got stripped away. And now you have this opportunity to do it again and do it bigger and better at a time in the world where I think the world needs these laughs the most. And so, here we are. God wanted us to do this. It's funny. My dad is responsible for us doing this movie because yeah, because my dad, when he was dying, he was like, he was in the hospital. He was like, I want you and your brothers to work together again. And I was like, oh. I was like, you know how hard it is to get 4 black men on the same page?
Yeah.
That's why New Edition keep breaking up. We got 4 Bobby Browns in our group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
4 tops. There's only 2 of them left. It's hard to keep that kind of, stuff going. So I was like, I don't know if it's going to happen, Pop. He was like, come on, you guys do magic together. I said, all right. I said, all right. He goes, I know, Pop. He goes, for me.
Wow.
I said, all right, for you. He said, you promise? I was like, damn, this. I was like, all right. I promise. And he made me shake his hand. I shook his hand. And then, a couple days later, my dad was gone. Wow. But, my dad raised me on the Bible. And one of the first things in the Bible is honor thy mother and father, for their days on this earth will be longer.
That's right.
So I listened to my dad. I listened to what my parents wanted. And I made sure this movie happened. And we made it happen, and hopefully this will be the biggest one. My dad saw something. Him and God saw something. So I think they knew the world needed a laugh, and it wasn't like his deathbed. It wasn't like my dad's last wish was, I want you boys to get together and do them jokes together. I want you do them fart jokes. That's my last wish. More on the ceiling. Put another Sean's here. It wasn't his last wishes. But again, I'm sorry. I was
going to say, is that a real story, or is that just a story you told the brothers to get everybody together?
No, that was a real story. And the niggas didn't believe me. I'm like, that's what he wanted. They're like, yeah, right, Marlon.
Did you have to talk Sean into it, though? Or did you want to do it?
I took him into it. That hypnotized Sean be like, I'm good. Sean don't really care about this grind like I do. We're different. We've always been different. I like this grind. This is what I do. I was born here to do this. I didn't understand my calling in terms of stand-up till I really started doing it. I was like, wait, this is what it is? Wow. That shit is crack to me. This, the dopamine levels is up here. I like doing this. I like to chase. My brother Sean likes to chill. And he likes to do it at his pace. And so I'm going to keep on doing this. And whenever he's ready, let's jump into another one. But watching him on this movie, and he's hilarious in the movie, you just see how much he missed it.
I understand why you don't take Sean out too much.
I was going to say what you had to say.
You saw the interview with L'Oreal?
Yeah. I understand.
I was there. What are you talking about? I'm trying to stop
I can see why you don't take Sean out. Like, oh boy.
I keep telling him. I was like, yo, Charlamagne, you with the wrong Wayans.
I know.
I love Sean.
I know you discolorated. You keep picking on Sean. There's always a nigga with 3 different color blacks on the Sean. You 3 black. Leave this alone. So Sean, you discolorated. You're angry.
He said, why
let this pretty even skin.
Oh my God,
because Sean be minding his business.
I see.
You know what I mean? And then, leave the brother alone. Why you? And Aries was like, why you care about what he always wearing shades? Let the wear shades. Yeah. He wears shades in the shower. I haven't seen Sean's eyes in 15 years. I don't know if he got eyes behind them shades. I don't know. He wore them to dinner with my parents, wore them at the funeral. I thought those was his eyes. Why the you care? You need the shades with your black ass eyes. Anybody needs shades, you do.
You know
Leave
what's so
my
funny?
brother alone.
About 2 weeks ago, because both of y'all was on the schedule, and then he was like, "Yeah, we was on the air." He's like, "I can't wait to see both of them come up here, man, because both of y'all have grown." And I said, "Man, don't remind that what happened." After what we just saw.
I ain't gotta remind him. Sean already remember. Sean don't come here because he don't want to you up. I'm like, Sean knows him. He's like, yo, he gonna say something smart.
But I tried. I was like, y'all both evolved. Y'all both grown.
I told him. I said, look, Charlamagne, he grew up. He's in therapy. He in all them different colors. He's only 2 black now. He's a better man. He rich, making money. Yeah. I said he passed that. Sean was like, I don't know, just in case. You know what I mean? Because he don't want to risk his money. Sean's not that dude. Let me tell you something, Sean. This is how funny Sean is. Back in the day, it was this kid, right? Sean talking to Sean talking back. His kid Mike, and the kid was like, Sean was like, I'll you up. Mike was like, right. He said, you think I'm playing? Right. Sean said, say right one more time. He said, right. Sean said, nah, left. And punched him in the face with a left hand.
Damn.
That's how Sean's not that guy. Yeah. So when I say, I know y'all gonna bring it up.
No, I wouldn't have brought it up.
We on the Breakfast Club. Y'all gonna bring up.
That was 20 years ago.
And what I tell you on the air, why are you bringing that up?
But I'm trying to. I think he's a step closer. He walked toward the building and turned around. but I think next time, I think he gonna come on.
Y'all gotta put him on FaceTime one time. Just put Charlamagne on FaceTime so they can have a conversation.
You could tell with the Aries interview, like that wasn't like some interview. I'll you up. That was some keep this at home wherever y'all keep him at. Because he don't need to be out.
Keep him in the cage. That was like, yo, don't be playing with Sean. Yeah. Sean ain't that dude. He sit there with and Sean was funny because he was like, he's a bitch. I said, what? Hold on, wait, Sean. Where we going with this? He's a and then Aries' response was, yeah, but what about his stand up though? And Sean's like, I said you a bitch. Let's discuss that.
Damn.
And then we could talk about my stand up.
Damn.
See, well, can you tell him that
because you bring in the wrong dude. That Sean mind his business, and Aries. I ain't never had a problem with Aries. We ain't got no problem. I wish the brother nothing but love. Why is my name in your mouth? Well, I'm doing this. I have this problem with DJ Vad. Me and Vlad over it, but for you to talk about my price, if I say on your platform you got to pay me this, then that's what you're gonna pay me because that's what I feel my value is worth. Mm-hmm. But it's not for you as a black man to go on a white man's platform and discuss my value. Mm-hmm. He has because Vlad. He was asking everybody, hey, DL Hughley, that's not my business, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, Tony Yayo, yo, black, that's not my business. Then he asked Aries. Aries, well, hey, you got to ask yourself, is the juice worth the squeeze? If you talking about Marlon Wayans, you talking about, is the juice worth the squeeze? Hold up, first of all, why are you talking about my money? Mm-hmm. Why do you have an opinion? I don't have an opinion about your money. When you sound like a old coon, a slave. You sound like that Sam Jackson played in Django. Boss, if in the juice, it's worth the squeeze, boss. That's all I need to say, boss. Is that juice worth the squeeze, boss? Now, fast forward to who's in the beef with Vlad trying to get their money. And if Vlad once again putting your stuff public, that's a bad negotiation tactic. First of all, Vlad. And I don't sit there and go, hey, Vlad, boss, is the juice worth the squeeze? That's between you and that man. I wish you get your money, Aries. But you ain't got to sit there and try and drag me down. He talk about my stand-up. He talk about this. He always got something smart to say. Mm-hmm. And one day, he going to around. He going to see Sean. And before Sean beat that ass, because it will happen. And we doing more than just stand-up. Like, we got money that we making, right? So I'm like, yo, and people sue nowadays. They get litigious. And before Sean beat that ass, I'm going to hold my brother back. I'm going to Sean, hey, is the juice worth the squeeze? Right? And Sean's going to go, nah, left. Leave alone. Leave the sleeping giants alone, man. That's all. Oh, you're right. I ain't bother you about your little creepy pedophile sketch. Leave us the alone, bro.
You got Scary Movie, right?
Yeah.
Are y'all not calling it Scary Movie 6 for a reason?
We rebranding, we rebooting. Okay. You know what I mean? It's a brand new start. We rebooting. Forget the. We basically pulled out that thing from Men in Black. It was like, we saw about 5. We got to reset this whole franchise. Right. Y'all looking here, say it behind the burn. We start from scratch.
So it's gonna be more.
Huh?
It's gonna be more.
Oh
of them.
yeah. If this hit, I just want to know this. I want the world to laugh again. I feel like we haven't had a good laugh. Everything is all here, and I feel like we know how to hit the sweet spot where you can feel it's offensively hilarious. It's not just offensive. It's not like, ooh, it leaves you with a bad taste in your mouth. It's like, oh, that's good. It's inclusive. That's what we've always done. The Wayans brand humor and Living Color, we did things that was, white chicks. Yeah. We do things that when we send somebody up, we hope that the people we send up laugh the loudest. You know why they can't cancel us for white chicks? You know who loves white chicks the most? White chicks.
White chicks.
They love that movie.
Yeah. And I was gonna say that now that you got shown out the house, you got to do white chicks. Like you have to.
No,
I'm not gonna lie. I slept on white chicks.
If Scary Movie makes money, you just like it because Dominican dudes in the beginning.
No,
I saw you Dominican. I don't know somebody in your family. You look too much like Damien, and Damien Dominican. You either Wayans or Dominican.
I was on the airplane and I watched it, right? And I was like, yo, this is the funniest ever. And I started telling anybody, I could not believe it was that funny. I think it was one
funny white chicks.
How old are you?
No, this was years ago. When I first seen it, I was like, I don't want to go see that.
Exactly.
And I seen it on the plane, and I was like, this is amazing. And I got stuck on it. But I'm like, I feel like that movie's underrated first. I feel like it's one of those movies that we don't talk about enough, but I need a part 2.
I'll say this. If Scary, me and Sean both said this. Scary Movie make money. We see people want to laugh again. They come out in droves, make this a hit. Yeah, we doing White Chicks 2. That will be next. White Chicks 2, Scary Movie 7. I'm going to do Scary Movie 36. Y'all going to be so tired of scary movies. I'm like, fuck that movie.
But you know what's so interesting? Horror movies are making such a huge comeback in Hollywood right
That's
now. Like,
why
all the biggest movies this year have been horror movies.
That's why the Scary Movie franchise right now, with these huge movies, you got Obsession, you got Backrooms. I'm like, I could start writing part 7 right now.
Yeah.
So,
you keep saying if it hit, do you have any doubt that it won't?
You never know. We never do things like that, right? I don't curse it. I don't spit up in the air.
Yeah.
I hope. You always hope. But there's, I ain't be like, yeah, we don't. I don't self-proclaim to be, we this. I just hope God wills this to happen. If He does, then I know what my purpose is. But I'm not gonna be like, yeah, we that did, and then the movie make $1.50, and then I'm like, well, what I had meant to say is the juice worth squeeze? No, I hope it makes money. I think the culture wants to see it. This is for the culture. This movie is for the teenager and the grown-up that went to see it when Scary Movie first came out when they were teenagers, and now they're grown with teenage kids, and now they could bring that teenager that's now an adult can bring their child to come see Scary Movie and introduce them to this humor that's been missing from this generation, and both of them collab because this is a cultural clash up. This is about a generational thing. It's a legacy movie, so we got the old school with the new school, and it's a battle of who really belongs here, what sensibilities belong here. It's a really smart movie.
So you got Kai in it?
No, I got a Kai ass character. I got a
that trailer that was it.
Kai, my child.
Kai
Sinat. Oh, I thought you meant my child's child. Because my daughter just changed the name. Well, now my son changed the name from Amai to Kai. I was like, nah, I didn't put that in here. I don't think that. Casanat.
Yeah. I never thought about that. You gotta adjust too.
Yeah, I gotta adjust.
Nobody thinks about that part of it.
What's what?
What you mean?
Because I even said, I said Kai. You didn't think I was even talking. You thought I was talking about
I said talking about my child. I know you talking about little Casanat. Yeah, he in the movie because he told me. He asked me when I did his thing. I was funny when I did his stream.
Sure was.
I was with all these little young, and it was like I was just bugging out. It was a chance for me at 52. Man, you let me off the hook. A sleepover with, and I could be a kid. I'll wait for them to go to sleep. I'll fart right in their mouth because there's a little kid that's still living with me, and they was like, when I was bugging out on that, they was like, yo, Unc, you like funny.
Yeah.
We thought you was movie funny. I said, I do this. I don't just do movies. I do stand up. I write movies. I write hours of material. I write TV shows. I develop. Y'all sleep on what I do. And I could be funny in the moment. So let's go have some fun. They were like, yo, put me in the movie. I was like, I'm going to put you in the movie. He said, bet. I said, but I'm going to kill your ass. And I put his ass in the movie and I killed his ass.
Damn. You could have kept that surprise.
I keep my promises, not just to my father.
Spoiler alert.
So wait, I saw that you wrote two like different scenes trying to redo the Dave Chappelle show in the movie.
I didn't want to redo the Dave Chappelle show. I tried to get Dave Chappelle to be in the movie.
Oh, I thought, because isn't the movie like a play on different things? I thought you were trying to do a play on.
Nah, I wrote 2 scenes for Dave, and Dave was like, I want to be in it. And then I've hit this for 3 months, and hey, I'm just hitting your back. What? Hey, Bigfoot, I'm done with production.
Movie's done.
But, I knew Dave wasn't going to do it, but still, the exercise of writing for Dave, it's no problem. Our opening scene, I wrote 15 different versions of the opening scene until we finally landed the right person for the opening scene. And when the culture sees this, they're going to be like, oh, they did this.
Oh, so Dave was supposed to be the opening scene?
I wrote an opening scene for Dave, and I sent it to him. He just hit me back 3 months ago. I can't do it. Well, I finished production 6 months ago.
Why not Donnell Rollins?
I love Donnell, but... I love Donnell, but Dave. It's Dave.
Yeah.
It's like why? It's not to say Donnell ain't great, but Dave is cultural icon, and Donnell is funny.
Yes. How long did it take you to write the movie?
That's going to hurt him a little bit.
Hey, son. No, he done some classics. Listen, he got some classics. Ashy Larry. Donnell is funny. I seen his special. Donnell, I watch him rock crowds. That's a funny man, but that's like, hey, Michael Jackson or
Tito
Marlon. You know what I mean? It's like Marlon talented, but it's Michael.
Come on,
You know what I mean?
All right, we got more with Marlon Wayans when we come back. Don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We're still kicking it with Marlon Wayans. Did you see the Diddy tape?
Man, what the kind of segue is that?
No balls. You seen the Diddy tape? Why is it all no gun? He's just in there filling.
This is a lot of ass.
Oh, y'all looked at the whole thing?
Yeah. As a woman, I'm safe to look
I didn't
at
get through the whole 40, but it's not.
Envy watched it a few times.
I didn't watch it a few times. It's 39-28, but I didn't watch it.
50 Cent said we should free Diddy because he suffered enough because he got no peace. He was born with no peace.
Yeah, man.
That was crazy.
It is crazy.
Who said that?
50 Cent, man.
Oh, that's wild.
Right. And then you think he's joking.
That is wild work. I ain't bothering nothing 50s. I don't want no more 50 smoke. I'm done. I don't want no Diddy smoke. I didn't watch it. I didn't see it. I don't want to see it.
Did you say worse thing?
I don't want to see it.
Did you say worth the squeeze?
It's not much to squeeze.
I'm sorry, it ain't worth the squeeze. Watch
Well,
it.
I mean, it explains it. You know what I mean? He at least he wants to satisfy the girls. If he ain't got it,
That's
maybe the other guy do.
Like that.
He got.
That's what she said.
He's a stunt. You know what I mean? You got money. Bring in some stunt.
How was it when you and 50 met?
It was fine. I mean, me and 50, we ain't never had no beef like that. That's just, between, it was never like that. I was, it was 2 guys talking. He talk. He's a troll. I'm a troll. And end of the day, I'm gonna do business with him at some point. There was a movie we talked about doing years ago. I'm doing another movie right now with Keke Palmer that I wrote and produced, and I'm really thinking, I want to put something together and put him in it. I ain't got no beef. I got no beef with no black man or black man with 3 colors. I have no beef with nobody. I am here for peace and love and black integrity and everybody do well, black, white, everybody. I want people to have a good life. Just leave me alone.
Mm-hmm. What do you think? What's the biggest misconception comedians have about audiences right now?
That they're sensitive. I don't think they're sensitive. I think we're trying to find our footing. I think social media is a place that makes everybody got an opinion about jokes. There was a time where you didn't have that conversation where if somebody was offended about a joke, well, that was on them. Now they don't agree with something, they put it out there, and then the narratives are picked up by the media, and now it becomes a big story. But at the end of the day, every joke you tell, there's going to be a casualty to every war. When you when you telling jokes, there's a casualty to every war, and the casualty is somebody's feelings going to be hurt. Now, a good joke, if I'm playing a 1,000-seater and I tell a joke and 995 people laugh and 5 people walk out, those some bitch ass. That's a great joke.
Good joke.
Now, if I tell a joke and 995 people walk out and 5 people are laughing, well, I may want to work on that material a little bit. That joke it didn't land. But maybe to the 5 people, which gives me inspiration to go, oh, but there's something in there.
Right.
I'm not going to be afraid to keep going because one day I'll tell the joke and it's going to be the right way where everybody laughs. The audience is not sensitive. I just think you can't be offensive to just be offensive. You got to be offensive to be funny. There's a way to do things, and you could say anything, but you got to do it with kids' gloves. We never try to be offensive. We just try to be funny.
I saw you say Tony Hinchcliffe's joke at the George Floyd joke at the roast wasn't funny.
The juice wasn't worth the squeeze.
Wasn't worth the squeeze.
Wasn't worth the squeeze. Like, look, in Scary Movie, there was things that I thought was hilarious, but I'm a comedian and have a darker sense of humor. But when you're doing entertainment, you have an audience, and you can't offend most of your audience. So for me, I looked and was like, yeah, that joke went too far. Yeah, that joke, I mean, it's funny. 60% of the audience laughed. 20% didn't think it was funny. And 20% is on the fence. Not worth it. Not worth it. I got too many jokes in this movie because if you tell a bad joke, it stains the whole entertainment value of what you put together. The whole roast, because Tony Hinchcliffe get a joke and maybe 5-6 other jokes, or maybe 20 of the jokes, made you look, and the whole thing left a bad taste in your mouth. But that's not the entirety of it. But if they would have took out some of those things that was offensive, they took out some of those things, you would have really enjoyed the roast. Basically, what I'm saying is don't do a live roast ever again. Don't do it. You can film it live, but you have to be able to have time to go, nope, that got to come out. If I did Scary Movie live, I would never. Why? Because I need time to sit with the audience and go, oh, no, that went too far. That's ugly. Talking about... I don't need to talk about that topic. I didn't hit the right joke. It wasn't funny enough for me to go there. It just made them feel bad. So let me take that out. And if you would have did that and had the time to really sit there in editing and make those proper decisions as a producer, then I think he would have avoided a lot of these problems. But in comedy, I'm not mad that comedians are trying different material. That's every night at the Comedy Store. Not every joke works. And see, when you see a special, you don't know how many jokes we tried that blew up in our face, that bombed that night, that before you get to these minutes in this hour that actually works. There's some things in sets that don't work. But don't do a live roast, because you got to be able to go, no, I got to take that out. I got to take that out. Why? Because it leaves the audience feeling a certain way. We don't need to go there. And that's what I think. That would be my advice, is don't do it live. Some things you just don't do live.
And I got a dark sense of humor. I like to laugh, but I don't see the funny in somebody's violent, tragic death. I don't care if it's George Floyd, Charlie Kirk, Cheryl Underwood's husband committed suicide.
Yeah, it was a lot.
His dad died.
It was a lot.
It's like, I don't see the
It was a
humor in
lot.
that.
There was a lot. The devil wrote some of them sets. The devil was like, what about the one with Cheryl's husband hung herself? How about you, monkey? The devil was at work that day.
Well, this Friday, Scary Movie's out this Friday, and we appreciate you for joining us. Next time, you got to bring Sean. Next time, bring Sean.
And I will.
Even if we got to tie Charlamagne up, just bring Sean.
No, you got to tie Sean up. You got to bring Sean in here in a dog cage. No, Sean, let me tell you something. Sean hit hard.
We look big as that video with L'Oreal. I'm at the Hillary. How big is Sean?
Sean's strong as. Let me tell you something. We go to the same boxing instructor, and you know I'm fast. I hit the pads. Marlon quick. You know, Sean hit them pads. Pop, pop, pop. Trainer took the gloves off like he got monkey strength. That hit hard. You sure he ain't on the spectrum? He got spectrum.
You also, as a black man, got to recognize when another black man got wishy wood energy. Wherever y'all been going, Sean got wishy.
Yeah, that's why I try to keep it light. I try to keep it, and I try to tell people, leave him alone. Leave him alone. He ain't bothering you. Don't bother him, please. I'm trying.
Salute to Sean, man. Salute to Sean. Cut it out, Envy.
What?
No, but I'm gonna have him come here. But don't be saying no slick like no footsie or nothing
that
dumb.
Was it. That's what I said.
No, you said the footsie thing.
We brought that up a couple weeks ago. I'm like, why are you bringing that
up?
If Sean come in here,
if he hit you, I'm gonna jump you. I'm gonna jump him with you. Me and Sean,
then we all gotta fight. I thought you was jumping my brother. Now we gotta cuckoo.
If you do that just to squeeze somebody's ass.
Oh, here you go.
No, man. There you have it. Marlon Wayans. It's the Breakfast Club.
Thank y'all for having me. Scary Movie. Go see it. It's for the culture.
All right. Morning, everybody. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, salute to everybody on Netflix. You can check out the full interview on Netflix today. If you missed
Are
any
you sure
of it.
about that?
Positive.
Yes.
Positive.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now let's get to the latest with Lauren.
What you want to know?
Latest with Loren LoRosa.
Because you particularly are bringing the energy to mainstream radio, the black radio.
Yes.
Sources trusted.
Did you hear that exclusive?
Lauren, I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything and everything.
She be having the latest on things.
You ask the questions that need to be answered.
On the Breakfast Club.
Little brown girls look at you and go, I want to be like you.
LL Cool, baby. Talk to me.
Talk to me.
All right, y'all. So Drake has sniped another man's woman.
Oh my God.
Allegedly. So this is going down right now. Sauce Walka and his child's mother, it's a woman named Kylie, have been going back and forth. There was an audio that leaked over the weekend of Sauce Walka allegedly throwing some threats at Drake and the ex because they used to be in some sort of relationship. Let's take a listen to Sauce Walka and the threats.
Don't say nothing about me with my baby mama or nothing, or I'ma handle y'all. It's that simple. I don't give a the consequences is.
Why? Yeah, you handle me. You already handle me. So what the does it matter? You already put your hands on me. You already do all that already. So what the does even matter?
I got you jumped by my I will put my hands on you though, but I didn't. You got jumped by my black It's video.
Yeah, because you had me set up. Are you proud of that? Does that make you feel good?
I will get you jumped again. I don't give a just like I get Drake smoked. I will get Drake car shot at. The you better realize who the I am. I don't give a nobody talking about.
Okay, you calm down.
No, I don't need to do nothing.
Yeah, you do.
Dang, Jesus.
Yeah, so this audio, now Sauce Walka, there were some.
None of y'all gonna call 911? No, none of y'all feel the need to call
No, come on, yo. Come on.
I'm laughing. I'm thinking the same thing.
I feel like I need to call somebody right now. What the hell's going on out here?
Thanks for the crime.
Now, Kylie has been
That's
posting.
like 3 crimes, by the way. It was like 3. You got somebody jump, put some hands on somebody.
I don't even know what's going on. I just know I need to call somebody. There's some commotion going on over here.
Now, Sauce Walka has not directly responded to the audio. There were some texts that were posted to a social media page of his that are no longer there. So I didn't see it myself, but it's been reported that it was posted by him in response to this audio. And basically, what he's saying that how am I tender if I'm the one that sent her? Like that him and her have been using Drake's money for a long time. Like right, because the conversation after this audio was like, okay. Now here's why Sauce Walka and Drake have this issue that he's talked about, and what people are pointing to is when Sauce Walka was here in 2024, he talked about Drake being a culture vulture. Let's take a listen to that.
You just said that it wouldn't be no
Drake without Houston.
It wouldn't be no Drake without Houston. Why did Drake not have no bunch of records with Houston artists? You didn't doing that with Atlanta. But as far as the city of Houston, you looking at it for the market share. But they don't have a large community and representatives of people that are knowledgeable about the music industry. They could say, hey, y'all been around this artist. You was in the studio when they was making that song. You get a couple writer points for that. It's a long list of artists from the Bay all the way to LA. They got Drake's songs with Drake. So how did Drake love Houston so much and not have music with artists that you are uplifting from this community? From then to now, Travis Scott is the only rapper that still got a song with Drake. It makes sense. It's an equal trade. It's about fair exchange in business. If you are using the lineage and the culture of somebody's city or somebody's hometown and backyard, do something that actually makes the economy of that city in music and musicians bigger and greater.
Are you saying it was more? You feel like it was more than that?
So the reason why I said that is because that was in 2024, and Kylie, and this is what the conversation has been pointed to, right? When people are reporting this, are like, okay, well, let's take this back. Now that was 2024 when Sauce Walka was here. Now Kylie, the woman who's in the mix of this, she gave a statement to Shade Room, and she says she's doing all this not for clout, but because she was tired of being silent. She spent years dealing with conflict, intimidation, threats, and unnecessary drama. Allegedly, she says that as for what appears to be Sauce Walka's threats to Drake, she says that it is not a secret that she and Drake were involved in 2024. So people are like, oh, so maybe that's where some of the whole animosity about, why he talks about Drake being in Houston and Drake being utilizing Houston's culture. People just trying to tie 1 and 2 together because this audio leaked and they were like, what the heck?
So you mean to tell me she went to Shade Room instead of the police?
Crazy.
Well, she taped it, so I'm sure she probably went to the police.
Way of the world.
Like she went to Shade Room to me.
There's a lot of things being posted online still on her Instagram, and I saw stuff this morning that she's posting and alleging as well too. But yeah, here we are.
I want to tell you brothers something too, man. There's a lot of women out here. Find one that doesn't have a man. Okay, I know y'all think it's cool to be smashing other guys' girls, and truthfully, if your girl's letting another guy smash, that's not your girl. But my point is, the squarest man on the planet will kill you over that woman. Okay,
oh, yeah, absolutely.
Do not find yourself the victim of a crime of passion over no woman. It's not worth it. Find a woman that doesn't have a man. There's plenty of them out here.
But that's what Drake allegedly does. Like
I ain't putting that on that, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not putting that on. I'm
telling you. I'm saying that's what he allegedly does.
Bigger than Drake.
Yeah, I'm just saying he allegedly does, and I agree with you. Yeah, you don't never talk to a woman that's married. Like Charlamagne said, the weakest man, the softest guy,
gonna kill you over that woman.
Will hurt you over his
married in a relationship.
Yes.
If you committed to another person,
man.
Well, we have an announcement. Shifting gears a bit.
Drum roll.
Yeah, we have a big announcement that I have to make right now because the iHeartRadio Music Festival is here, and we now know some of the lineup. So it will be presented by Capital One. It's returning to Las Vegas on September 18th and 19th at the T-Mobile Arena. So this will be a weekend full of superstars and performances featuring Cardi B.
Bodies there.
Snoop Dogg.
Uncle Snoop.
BTS.
Who that is?
BTS.
That's the Asian people, right?
They just
K-pop.
the AMAs.
Y'all know who BTS was behind the scenes? Behind the scenes gonna be there?
Benson Boone, Major Lazer, Zara Larson, and so many more. And so many more. So there'll be.
Because you're speaking a foreign language now.
Major Lazer and Zara Larson.
Tickets will go on sale Friday, June 12th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time, and that's at AXS.com. And if you're a Capital One card holder, you can get first access to the tickets and exclusive offers. That starts on June 10th.
Big party.
So the iHeartRadio Music Festival, if you haven't been, it's a couple of days of concerts. There's so many things to do and activations. We always have a great time. So the fact that Cardi B, Snoop Dogg, Major Lazer, BTS, and a group of other things that people that I don't know, because it mixes country, hip hop, R&B, rap.
Multicultural artists,
It's a lot all in one thing. So if you get a chance to go, and you can go, definitely get your tickets early. It always sells out, and the Breakfast Club will be there. We'll be there this year.
Last year was amazing. The only thing I wish that they would have switched who was it? Mariah Carey
and Glow. I think
Glorilla, right?
Yeah.
Because I wanted the white people to see Glorilla. A lot of them left after Mariah Carey.
They love Glow too.
They do. This will be streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu, and you can hit iHeartRadio.com/Capital One today if you're a Capital One card holder and want to get those tickets.
Always a great weekend.
That's right. We have a great time.
Yep.
All right.
What's the weekend again? What is the weekend again?
It is going to September 18th and 19th.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
But tickets go on sale Friday, June 12th.
I am
Just
going.
to find something else to do.
No, I'm not. I don't be finding nothing else to do. I got shows. I do shows every week. I'm gonna block that off.
Coach already called to block it off. She already said, Coach, she said, block it off. You have to go.
I got you. I'm there.
Until the Thursday of the weekend.
Shut up.
I gotta go.
Shut up, yo. I'm gonna be there with y'all.
I forgot about.
I got a show. She'll be getting her head done or something.
Right. Charlamagne, donkey today. We give me your donkey too, man.
Man, 4 after the hour. It is a sad situation in the 803 Columbia, South Carolina, man. I need a guy named Rick Child to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with him, please.
All right. We'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Made it. It's time for Donkey of the Day.
There's a bunch of donkeys out here in these streets.
I'd have made Donkey of the Day.
Called Donkey of the Day. It really caught me off guard.
We live a life where we bite our tongue based off who we may offend. We never would say anything.
Charlamagne, give it to him. Give it to him.
You are a donkey.
That is why Charlamagne is here.
Some donkey todays just saw themselves.
On the Breakfast Club.
Okay, Charlamagne, who we giving Donkey of the Day to today?
You know what, Taylor? You check your next check. You getting a bonus.
I know that's right.
Drop on the clues.
Even working.
Taylor getting a bonus. Taylor out here working. Man, just doing all these great intros. Donkey of the Day for Tuesday, June 2nd goes to Rick Child. He is a 61-year-old convenience store owner in Columbia, South Carolina. And yesterday he was found not guilty of the 2023 shooting of a 14-year-old named Cyrus Belton. Sending healing energy to the family of Cyrus Belton. RIP to that young brother. 14 years old. Shot and killed by Rick Child. The prosecution and defense, of course, had different stories. Prosecutor said Child acted in anger because he wrongly thought the teen had stolen 4 bottles of water from the store. A defense lawyer said Child fired to defend his only son after the teen pointed a gun at him. Let's go to WIS 10 for the report, please.
Well, emotions are high, and the verdict was not just a shock for the family of Cyrus Carmack Belton, but also people that have been following this case from the very beginning.
A 14-year-old child shot dead in Richland County, got no justice.
Cyrus's dad, too distraught to speak, but stood beside his attorney, Todd Rutherford, who says the system has failed this family.
The anger is palpable tonight. You can feel it, you can touch it.
257?
Yes.
Is it still your verdict?
Yes.
Earlier, the state argued that the case was about the value of human life and that Cyrus feared for his life as Rick Chow and his son chased him out of the store with a gun. Chow's defense team argued Chow was defending himself and his son, as Carmack Belton also had a loaded gun on him. Chow's son testified that he pointed the gun at him, prompting Chow to shoot him. In the end, the jury sided with the defense. Rutherford says while people have the right to be angry about the verdict, he's encouraging everyone to use their voices rather than reacting any other way.
What I can tell you is that this should not have happened. That it's an unbelievable situation, but it is one that unfortunately we have to deal with as best we can.
Oof. Now I get it. The 14-year-old had a loaded firearm. In South Carolina, I believe you have to be 21 to purchase a handgun. If you're 18 to 20, state law says you can legally acquire and possess handguns through private sales or as a gift from your immediate family. I also know that the jury found Rick Chow not guilty, and in America, that's how the legal system works. Well, Donkey of the Day isn't a legal award, okay? It's a common sense award, and common sense tells me, okay, Charlamagne the God, Leonard McKelvey, that if you're chasing a 14-year-old child, okay, if prosecutors said child chased the teen more than 130 yards from the store, I don't see how that's self-defense, okay? How are you protecting your son if you're the one in pursuit, okay? According to prosecutor Cyrus, never stole the water, put the bottles back, ran from the store, and was eventually shot in the back after a chase. You just heard the news report. Defense argued that child was protecting his son because the teen had a gun and pointed it at him. Hey, if that happened and you would have pulled your gun out and defended your son in that scenario, then I would completely understand. But here's the thing. I don't see no proof that happened. Okay, and if that young man did that and ran away, why would you run after him? Okay, see, that's the problem. Too many people want to play police officer, judge, jury, and in this case, executioner. Okay, if you think someone shoplifted, call the cops. Okay, if you say this young man pulled a gun on you and threatened the life of your son but then ran away, call the cops. Okay, every situation does not require escalation. And this was clearly one of those situations, okay? Why turn a minor dispute into a permanent consequence? Nobody should lose their life over something that could have been handled with a phone call to 911. All right, being angry doesn't give you the right to be deputized, okay? You are not the law, Rick Chow. All right, hell, it wouldn't be justified if they did it either. All right, just because you think somebody did something wrong doesn't give you the authority to chase them down and kill them, okay? And now, multiple witnesses testified that they didn't see anything in Cyrus Belton's hands and didn't see him point a gun as he ran from the store. Prosecutors acknowledged the young man, Cyrus Belton, had a semi-automatic pistol, but they say it fell on the ground during the chase and he never threatened anyone with it. I know people are going to keep talking about the fact this young man had a pistol, but he got chased down and shot in the back, okay? I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not going to sit here and act like I know why legally this man, Rick Chow, got off, because to me, honestly, all I see is a young black man getting shot and killed over a situation that shouldn't have escalated to this, okay? Sometimes the best thing you can do is let law enforcement handle it after the fact. Now, I'm a South Carolina native, born and raised. That is home, but New Jersey is my home too. And in New Jersey, okay, me and Envy discussed this a lot for some reason. I don't know why we've discussed this a lot over our lives since we've known each other, but you generally cannot use deadly force like shooting a gun against someone who is fleeing, retreating, or running away. Okay, the law requires that you only use deadly force if you reasonably believe it is immediately necessary to prevent death or serious bodily harm. If an attacker is retreating, the imminent threat is past, making the use of deadly force unjustifiable. That's New Jersey. Okay, and under New Jersey's Castle Doctrine, you do not have a duty to retreat if you are inside your home, provided you did not initiate the conflict. However, you still cannot use deadly force against an intruder, burglar, whatever it is, if they are turning to flee or clearly retreating. That's the debate me and you've had over the years. Because I'll be like, pop that, okay? Or pop that person, whoever it is. But you legally can't do that.
If he's running, you can. If he's leaving, you can. If it's back towards you, you can't.
And listen, that sounds perfectly rational to me, okay? I don't know. Legally, okay? That sounds perfectly legal. No, it sounds rational too. If somebody's running away from you, if they're retreating. Okay. But I get it.
You come in somebody's house with your family and your kids.
I get it.
You know they there. What are you coming there for, knowing I'm there? Like,
I get it. I get it. The house is different, though. House is different. I just don't know how you justify chasing someone down and shooting them in the back. If this young man had shot your son and you were so full of rage you went after him, I could understand. But I can't wrap my mind around this one, okay? If somebody can run away from you, then they aren't an immediate threat to you, okay? Let them go. Water bottles can be replaced. Human lives cannot. Please give Rick Chow the biggest hee-haw.
Yeah, that's
sad.
super duper sad.
Found not guilty is wild.
Horrible.
Yeah, and I don't understand it because looking at the case, it says all the witnesses testified that they didn't see anything in that young man's hand. They didn't see him point a gun when he ran from the store.
Yeah.
They didn't see any of that.
I mean, well, he got shot in his back. So, I mean, obviously he wasn't, he was running away.
And house is different from a convenience store.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Your convenience store, even if you own it, you can replace whatever, you said this guy took.
And then there was 4 bottles of water, even if he did take 4 bottles of water.
But he put it back. He didn't, they said he didn't take any bottles of water, right?
But I'm just saying, even if he did, you shoot him in the back because he took 4 bottles of water. That's wild.
And if you were scared of the young man, why would you go
running after him?
Even with your fist.
He was running from you.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well,
sending healing energy to that young man's family.
Man. Absolutely. Well, thank you for that donkey of the day. Now, Jess was reading something that she seen online yesterday, right?
Yeah. So they said we got audio for it, but a woman called off a wedding when she found out her fiance slept with several men when he was in college.
Damn.
He ended up telling the truth about it. He ended up telling the truth about it.
On that white dress.
But why would you? Please stop.
What's wrong with you?
Why would you wait this long to tell her that? You know what I'm saying?
Why would you tell her that?
Well, that's why I said I would have went to my grave with it. But the only reason that would make me tell her is if if some of the people that I slept with was gonna tell her, and maybe he tried to get ahead of it. That's the only way that it would come out. But why? Why would you tell her after you proposed to her? That's something that you get out the way.
So he was gay in college, but not gay anymore.
Well, he may have been bi in college, but gay, bi, college.
No, you sleep with several men. Ain't no bi, nothing. Okay. right.
Yeah, but this was during he had a phase. You know what I'm saying? A gay era in college.
But the crazy thing is, if it was a man and you found out your woman had a phase with women in college, I think most dudes would be cool with it.
A hoe is a hoe. Okay,
yeah.
You sleep with several men. You sleep with several men, male or female.
Yeah.
Okay. I just need to know who's doing the bending. Right?
Well, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585.
And that's probably why she called it off, because that's probably the question that he didn't answer.
1051. So what's the question? What's the reason you had to call off an engagement?
What?
With me? I never had to call off an engagement.
I care about no damn engagement.
So what do you care about? Who was doing the business?
Who was doing the business?
That is not the question.
Because it also depends on how gay he was. You know what I mean? It's not... If you are doing would you rather be the one taking it?
No, I think it's just a lot of women. I think in this era, it's a lot more women who have been in these situations. A lot more women are finding out that these men are playing on the other side.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm just glad that he did tell her.
Well, let's open up the phone lines. If this situation happened to you, if this situation happened to you, what would you do? Or if you've been in this situation, let's discuss 800-585-1051. And Charlamagne, I swear on everything. What? I will fight you if you come back to work with your heel sticking out of your socks. It's offensive to me.
We on Netflix now. Come on.
It's offensive to me.
Why do you have a hole in your sock?
You have a whole hole in your sock. I can see the bottom of your damn heel.
And that was the same sock he had on last week. He do not have socks, y'all.
I'm gonna buy you some socks.
Put your cash up out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy you some socks.
I'll buy you some
socks. Come on. It's the Breakfast Club. Come on.
Steady calling my phone. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's Pride Month, so you know what that means.
Yo, you gonna get beat up.
Yo,
what's your problem?
Is so bad.
Why do you have to talk like that? That was so stupid for no reason, and that was so unnecessary. That was unnecessary and very violent, and I don't feel like that was appreciated.
Very bottom, you said?
Very violent,
okay?
Goofy. Good morning.
So explain what happened. What's going on?
All right, look, so this girl had called off her engagement because she found out that her fiance slept with several men back in his college days. Now, he told her, we got audio for it.
Because I slept with a few dudes in the past in college does not mean you're going to sit there and call the wedding off. It was in college. You act like you were never curious before. You never messed around with... I'm a good man. Any woman will want a man like me. Whoa. So you go ahead and try to throw me away.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that's real. I think that's a micro drama. That's one of those little versions.
That's what it sounds like.
I think it sounds like Issa Rae produced it or Tyler Perry. But I will say this: that woman is homophobic.
What?
What? No, hell no.
And I'm gonna tell you why she's homophobic. I'm gonna tell you why she's homophobic.
I always want to do
because if you about to get married and you decide, you know what, I want to tell my significant other about all the dirt that I used to do back in the day.
Right.
If he would have told her just a bunch of girls, she wouldn't have reacted like that, and she wouldn't have been upset.
Of course not.
But
of course not.
But because it's guys,
yeah,
she's super duper upset.
Or maybe it might have been signs that she's seen that she maybe thought her husband was gay.
You know what I'm saying?
And she wasn't sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And now you like, oh, this is what you did. So everything
Man,
that
girl knew butt wasn't that size when she saw it.
Yo, how do you know
she ain't never seen a butt?
First of all,
she know butt ain't that big. So
first of all, or when she first started dating him, it could have been her homegirls or her family members like, he act a little gay. You might want to, and she tried to ignore it because she loved him. And then when he came out and told her that, they said, you know what, the wedding is off.
Now listen, I can understand the double standard, right? Because it is a different type of blow when you find out that this man you thought was straight.
It's definitely a different type of blow.
This man you thought was straight, you find out actually had a gay past or is bi. So I can understand how that can throw you off, but she would have reacted totally different if he'd have said he slept with several different women.
But he called it a curious stage. Yo, how curious are you to sleep with several men? That's not curiosity.
Maybe he just thought he just got to find the right size and didn't like it.
Man, that's that. Nah, you were gay, straight up.
Nah, man, we
and
lost.
You probably got tired. You know the elasticity. How much elasticity in the butt? And like in the, you know what I'm saying?
The butt don't have elasticity.
Yes, it do. Like the
I'm about
butt.
to Google that, but I don't
you
want
really
that in my
was about
search.
to.
Well, the lady that was dealing with the same thing is she got off the line. All right, we got hello. Who's this?
You can stretch it.
I don't know. Hello.
Hey, what up, though? What up, though? It's Felipe.
Hey, what's up, Felipe?
What up, though? You from Detroit?
Yeah, I'm from the big.
That's what's up, shorty.
Whoa.
All right.
Talk to us. What's your thoughts, man?
Have you ever seen somebody untaste a dangle or a cat? How you gonna get that? Can you ever see somebody untaste one? So once you got that initial taste, how you know you want to spin a block and go back?
Right. I mean, I understand.
Like your Sam's Club, it's a taste test.
I get what you're saying.
I get you.
No, it ain't Sam's Club. It's Dick's. It's Dick's Sporting Goods. That's the. They gotta get card.
You should have said
BJ, bro.
You should have said
That's
BJ.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's not Sam's Club. It's Dick's Sporting Goods.
All right. You should have said BJ. That would have been another one too.
Dick's Sporting Goods.
Hello. Who's this?
Hey, this is Coffee calling from Norfolk, Virginia.
Norfolk 757.
What's
Talk to us,
going on,
Coffee.
girl?
Well, I just want to say that she did right.
Okay.
Did right there, leaving them alone and taking that energy.
Well, let me ask you a question. You have to admit that if that guy told her that it was a bunch of women, she probably wouldn't have reacted like that.
Duh.
Well,
right?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just glad he was honest at some point. But
That's
it
what
doesn't
I
matter. If he would have molested a child, should she have forgiven that? No.
That's something against the law.
Come on,
y'all just trying to defend for the men.
Being gay is not illegal.
That is a false equivalent.
You can't compare the two.
Come on, Coffee. She tripping.
Let's get somebody who actually knows about this. We got Stacy on the line. Stacy, good morning.
Hi, this is Stacy again.
Stacy,
what's up,
you ain't about to be the Breakfast Club gay correspondent.
Come on.
No, I normally only call in once a day, but this topic is kind of personal.
It's close to heart. Okay. Close to butt.
Yeah, right. Okay, so me being bisexual, I always told the girls that I dibble and dabble. You know, sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. So, to me, it's like damn if you do, damn if you don't. If you tell them, it's bad. If you don't tell them, it's bad. So, I mean, now, from a girl point of view, I wouldn't want my husband to be the bottom. I would want him to be the top.
Didn't I say it depends on how gay you are? I said that.
Right.
It depends on the type of gay. Yeah.
Jess Hilarious, you be knowing because you was a little gay back in your day.
She a little gay now.
No, I'm not a little gay. I'm very
Everybody
much straight.
wants to know who's doing the bending, man. We understand that.
Right, everybody, yes.
Yeah.
But we gotta admit that this woman would not have reacted like this if he had told her that he slept with a bunch of women.
That is true.
But he's trying. But Stacy,
it's a double standard.
It is.
Guys like when a girl want to licky, but when a boy want to now it's a problem.
When a boy want to it's yucky.
Goodbye, Stacey. Now, if you're just joining us, Jess was talking about something she's seen online where this woman called off her engagement because she found out that her fiance slept with several men in college. Here's the audio. I don't know how true this audio is, but listen.
Just because I slept with a few dudes in the past in college does not mean you're going to sit there and call the wedding off. It was in college. You act like you never curious before. You never messed around with. I'm a good man. Any woman will want a man like me. So you go ahead and try to throw me away.
Let's go to the phone lines. We got Jay on the line. Jay, good morning.
Yo, what up, DJ Envy? Look, I'm Jay from the NO. Look, I wanted to ask a question right quick.
Okay.
What if the guy was like that Beyonce song? Like, he was just trying them out. One was too big, one was too wide. You know, one was too strong, one didn't fit. I feel like
I know you just ain't call up his singing ego, boy.
Wow. He did.
Man, look, she judging him, bro. I don't agree with what he did, but she judging him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. There's just a tinge of homophobia to this, man. Because if that guy,
I agree with you. I agree with you.
If it was a bunch of girls, she wouldn't be tripping like this.
Yo, I'm not gonna give her
call it off.
I'm not giving her the homophobia charge. We're not doing that. It's just her preference. Some women don't want men that ever was with men. We want men. Well, a lot of women want men who was just straight doing girls from the jump.
If she said, "Hey, you told me that about a bunch of girls," and she would have reacted the same way, "I'm leaving you, engagement is off," cool, but it's not equal. She reacted like that because it's men.
Or maybe there was signs. But maybe there was signs in the bedroom that she maybe thought her fiance was gay.
Either way, it's a tinge of homophobia.
No, it's not. Yo, like, oh my God, how is that? It's preference.
Hello?
I prefer a man that's never been entered.
Hey,
like, now
Sasha,
I'm homophobic.
Talk to us. What's your
thought?
That's
crazy.
Good morning. This is Tasha from Charleston, South Carolina.
What's going on, Tasha?
Good morning, y'all. So I didn't have a situation like that, but I was saying maybe he told her because maybe he's not sure, and maybe he knows she was going to react, so maybe he's still, dipping with men, in reality.
Hello. You still think he playing in them boy bunkie?
He might be.
Yeah. I don't think he's sure about himself, so that's the thing with that. But also, Charlamagne, your donkey of the day. So I wanted to mention similar situation. Walter Scott, Michael Slinger.
That's right.
Walter get justice for one, but not for the other.
And Michael was a police officer, and he in jail. He in prison.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And I think you let these situations happen too much to where they're getting comfortable with it and just not caring about us. I think some law needs to be put in place. Some hate crime law against African Americans, black people, or whatever the case may be.
Okay,
you're absolutely right.
Thank you for calling in, Tasha.
Thank you.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, DJ Envy, is Jay.
Jay, what's up? Where you calling from, brother?
Calling from Miami, man. How's it going, guys? Good morning.
Good. Talk to us. What's your thoughts?
I think it's more about the keeping of the secret. Because, yes, bisexuality is a big thing and all that, but when you think about it, like, for example, if my significant other kept something from me that big, right, like, my mind is automatically going, what else have you kept?
I can't hear what he's saying.
I get what he's saying. He's saying it's about the secret. So the fact that he was gay or bisexual and kept that from her,
right?
What else would he be keeping from her?
Right.
That's a huge secret,
right?
You know what I mean?
Keep and that's what it is. That's what it is. Not he was smashing. If he was smashing a bunch of women, it wouldn't matter. Yeah, I mean everybody got a pass, but like. You got it. It depends on. You understand what I'm saying? Like you kept that because you probably were scared that I was going to leave you anyway. Correct. That doesn't make me homophobic because I'm calling off the wedding for it.
Because you lied.
It's just that you
wasn't
lied.
Truthful and honest.
And then also, could you ever have those feelings again? You calling this a phase, but you say you slept with several men. Like man, you was up and down them. You know what I mean?
What if he'd say you probably slept with several men too?
Then he'd be right. But that's the thing. He probably would be right.
All right.
But that's a different type of story.
It is different though. We gotta admit it's a double standard because when you hear if a woman tell you she was with several girls, it'd be like, damn, the secret. Why you had to keep that a secret? You know what I mean? But then you'd also be like, damn, I didn't know you like all of these women. Like you a whole different person than I thought you were.
Right.
But when it's a guy,
but it's not homophobic though. It's just like, damn,
it's never homophobic with a guy. It's a double standard. Guys don't think girls are.
I'm sure.
No, there are guys.
I'm sure there's guys out there that like, no, I don't want my woman to have a past relationship with another woman. I'm sure there are guys out there like that.
Definitely, man. It is men that do not play that.
Don't you say? What? All right. When we come back, we got the latest with Loren. Don't go anywhere.
That's messed up, yo.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren becoming a straight fag.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm a homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on you.
The biggest, the largest.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
Brought to you by Top Dog Law on The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
LL Cool Bay, Top Dog Low.
Hey, y'all. All right. So, Boosie, let's get into this. So, yesterday, there was some news that broke around Boosie. There were some charges that were released. He was charged with aggravated assault, and they're alleging that this all went down as a part of an incident that happened at a nightclub in Houston. Now, for background, because Boosie has spoke out about this, let's talk about what happened or what is alleged to have happened. So there is a security guard that works at a nightclub in Houston called Dome Nightclub that alleges that he was at the club back in May, and then he got into it, and it's the end of the club. They're trying to clear the club out, and there was a woman who said that she needed to use the bathroom. So they get into it because he's trying to clear out the club, but the woman is saying that she has to use the bathroom. The guard alleges that the woman elbowed him in the face when she told him that she couldn't use the bathroom because the club was closing, and then he started to escort her out. Now, the documents that were filed yesterday say that she dropped her keys and her phone in the process, so he bent down to pick them up, and then suddenly he says he felt a strike on his head and blood started running down his head, and he alleges that he saw Boosie. He says he turned around and he saw Boosie holding a broken glass hookah base that he believes the rapper smashed over his head. Now, there is a video from this night that has now begun to circulate where you do see them, like, people trying to clear out the club, or like something's going on the club floor. There is a hookah that is thrown across the club, but Boosie does not throw the hookah. He is actually standing behind a person that throws it, and it's very clear in that video that he doesn't throw the hookah. Now, Boosie has spoke out because once the charges dropped, people were like, well, what is going on? Let's take a listen to Boosie.
Man, I'm okay, bro. It's a money grab, but it's what you go through as an entertainer. Facts of the case will come out. I mean, we in court now. This guy wasn't even supposed to be a security in the first place, man. This shit done 17, 18 years for aggravated armed robbery with a deadly weapon. He just got caught at the border a couple years back, smuggling women out the country and in the country. Just got off federal paper. You know, when I first found out about the warrant a couple days ago, I contacted my PO. I let him know what was going on. You know, I ain't even tell my family about this. I'm alright though. Just life be lifing, bro. Well, God got me, bro. My next court date at the end of September up for this. I'm alright, man. To all my fans, all my family, I'm alright.
Yeah, I don't know if there's longer video or if there's other video, but the video that they put out yesterday
that alone would clear
is Boosie
it up.
is nowhere near it. Like, well, he's right behind the guy, but Boosie didn't pick up no hookah. You can just see Boosie just standing there.
Yeah, police
from that video.
Police in this situation said that they were told that the woman was Boosie's niece. So
I didn't believe the story when I heard it because I was like, man, ain't no Negro wasting no hookah. Okay, you might throw an empty bottle, you might throw a chair, but ain't nobody wasting no hookah.
But throwing a hookah is crazy. You can burn. You know how much you can do, how much damage you can do. Well, coals, them hot coals.
That's right.
What flavor hookah was it? It clearly wasn't no Great Men and Double Apple because ain't nobody wasting no Great Men and no Double Apple.
Blueberry mint.
You a hookah head, Charlotte?
Not no more. He too healthy now.
I don't even see him ever doing that.
I can. You know
who the hookah god in
look
this
like
room
they
was.
used to be ratchet.
You know who had a oral fixation for hookahs?
We know.
You remember when Saucy Santana posted that picture of Envy smoking that hookah? And he
We
put,
know.
yes, Envy. That was like, boy, that's when I know.
That is crazy.
You remember that?
I
Saucy Santana posted
remember
a picture of Envy smoking a hookah.
By the way, Envy, ain't nothing wrong with you doing your hookah.
He was holding it up in the air, looking up
When
like this.
I was never holding a hookah up in the air like that.
Promise to God that didn't happen. Saucy Santana ain't posted a picture of you smoking hookah?
He did, but I wasn't. You act like I was opening, my mouth was open and the hookah was dripping down.
So you really did like hookah? You had a hookah face?
He still does.
You have a shared tip?
No,
I never shared a tip.
I was just asking. I mean, I be saying that.
And say pause after that.
I be saying that.
Nobody shares no tip. And if I do get a hookah, I get my own hookah. Okay. If I'm out with the fellas, everybody gets their own hookah. We don't pass no hookah around. Times are hard. I got my own hookah.
Don't ever let times get so hard that you got to share a tip, ladies and gentlemen. All right?
Jesus Christ. Go ahead, next story, please.
Completely shifting gears. Yes.
That's crazy.
Tory Lanez. So Tory Lanez, he's asking for a restraining order right now because he fears that there's a prison guard that's going to move him to a dangerous area of the prison. Now he's saying that this is all in response to he had that $1 million lawsuit that he filed against the prison where he was stabbed up, right? So he's saying that there has been, things that have been coming his way since then, and he's in fear for his life. So he's currently being housed at this California men's colony location, and he claims that he's dealing with ongoing threats, intimidation, and harassment, causing him to fear for his life. He says that the prison guards plan to move him to a more dangerous housing unit, and his team is also saying that the correction officer referenced Tory Lanez being attacked last year in a threatening manner, and that lawsuit was for $100 million, by the way.
So he think that they are retaliating against him because he filed a lawsuit against the jail. The prison.
Yes, So he's requesting some sort of like protection in this situation.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, if it's happening, very because where are he gonna go? What you looking at on your phone?
Everybody check the group chat because one of our producers just sent us.
That's only me and you in it. Now,
read the headline when you get this. Lauren.
We didn't get it.
No, it's only me and you in that chat.
Charlamagne and Saucy Santana call out DJ Envy for smoking hookah. # straight men like hookah too.
This is a gay magazine.
Now, what you see? Yes, this is Salute the Gay magazine. I love that Instagram page. What do you see in this picture, Jess?
Envy.
I see Envy blowing that hookah.
His chin is a little tilted.
Got that tip in his hand. Give him very much.
It is giving,
definitely.
It's giving spin.
It's giving.
Yeah.
As soon as you look at a picture of a man and say it's giving, it's gay. I just want you to know.
It's giving a little. I mean, you know, you my bro. It's giving a little spin that.
Yo,
he was like,
Logan, toughen your daddy up this summer, man.
All right,
Logan.
That's the latest with Lauren.
Toughen your pops up.
Oh wow, all right, Envy, come on now.
That was a joke. You see, look at my eyebrows. I painted my eyebrows on. It was a joke.
You be painting everything
you be
over
going
there.
real far with jokes, and you're not even a comedian. What do you mean?
The latest with Lauren.
A lot of dedication for a damn joke.
The latest with Lauren is brought to you by who?
Go Envy. Go Envy.
Happy Pride.
Latest with Lauren is sponsored by Top Dog Envy.
I'm just kidding. By Top Dog Law. Any accident, big or small, called Top Dog Law.
All right, man. The People's Choice Mix is up next. I hate this place. It's the Breakfast Club. Come on. JNV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Loren LoRosa is here as well.
Hello, cool, babe.
Salute to everybody that's been watching us on Netflix Live. We appreciate you guys. Now, keep in mind, there's some technical difficulties we get now. It's only the second day.
Second day.
I don't know what's going on. I don't see nothing on Netflix because I've been too busy in here doing radio.
Yeah, but some people watch us in the morning.
I can't wait till y'all see he be screaming.
I can't wait till y'all see Lauren's
all
pants.
You have to do
Lauren
is
don't
just
know whether she want to paint a house this morning.
It's like you have to listen, but it be like, Lord, why are we listening to this?
First of all, why you got on your boyfriend's work pants?
These
don't
are
don't he paint?
I don't work. My dad paints.
Your dad paints. Well, I know some man in your life paints.
Hey, yo.
Those are the pants?
No, right.
They would not be her father pants.
They baggy. Listen.
Wow. Why would they be her father's pants? Why? Why?
He blocked.
Oh, he blocked the father.
Show him the fit.
Brown Girl Grinder hoodie, browngirlgrinder.com.
Oh, wow. You can paint. You got paint splatter and everything.
Brown daddy painting jeans.
With the Uggs on. Yo, you want to pay my house? How much you charge?
Yo, why you keep highlighting the Uggs, Joe?
I'm comfortable today.
That's why I like your fit. Right.
Yeah.
Salute to Marlon Wayans for joining us this morning. Scary Movie comes out this Friday.
This Friday.
Hey, I cannot wait.
He said next time he comes, he's going to bring Sean.
I would love to see Sean. I miss Sean, and I never even seen him.
I saw them in Times Square. You saw them in Times Square. The video of them in Times Square. Sean was here.
He said Sean was here.
Yeah, he just didn't come here.
He said he
walked to the building.
Yes, you did.
I told him that when he said it in the moment. I'm like, why are you bringing that up?
No, I didn't.
If he hadn't brought that up, I bet you Sean would have came.
Yeah, because Marlon persuaded him to come.
Yes.
God damn, yo. He said he walked toward the building and he was like, nah, never mind.
I will say, though, it is a lot of reasons to be going to movie theaters, man. And it's all, like, kind of rooted in the horror genre. I don't know if y'all seen Obsession. Obsession was really good. I heard Backroom is really good.
You like the Backroom?
That was a horror
crazy.
movie. And Scary Movie comes out this weekend, and it's a spoof of a horror movie.
And also, Passengers is in theaters now, too. That is another scary movie.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
The horror genre killing.
What's the name is in theaters, too? Is God Is. I went to go to that preview with Vivica Fox.
Is that good?
It is. It's actually really good. Yeah, and it's scary.
It's kind of like, it's psychological.
It was a play, and then there's a black woman, I forget her name, I'm sorry, but she adapted it into a movie. It's good.
That's dope.
What's his name is in there, too, from Sterling K. Brown.
Janelle Monáe's in there too.
Janelle Monáe. Yes, it's a lot. The movie's good.
I wish you could remember the black woman who.
I'm about to look it up.
Yeah, you should give her some credit. Even though I know you don't ever see black women, but you should still give her some credit.
What's her name? Google it.
That's crazy.
Her name is Alicia Harris, and we actually interviewed her on the list with Loren LoRosa, the podcast.
Wow,
you interviewed her
at the premiere. I went to premiere like 3 weeks ago. So
yeah, she did tell us.
Yes, so make sure you guys go check that out.
You got a positive note?
I do. The positive note comes from the great Dr. Wayne W. Dyer, man. He once said, all blame is a waste of time. No matter how much fault you find with another, it will not change you. Have a great day.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?
Woke up. Wake you up. Wake that ass up. Program your alarm to Power 105.1 on iHeartRadio.